Kidoki, and that's what I'll even say. Just
Outtale.
inhale, outtale. In X. That didn't work out. Shut up, Tommy. Okay. Time's come for some Carrion Crown. It's Friday the 13th. How appropriate that we're either going to TPK or end Rescue at Schloss Karamark and Trial of the Beast. Maybe, possibly, probably. Don't ask them questions. On the most sacred of days, Emmy, Chewie, and actually, believe it or not, Anthony, he lives again. He lives in you. Thank y'all for hanging out. Patrons, thank you for being dead and good sports.
Ghost noises.
You are a beautiful man, Robin. God damn it. Oh, you guys have taken this so well.
Hey, I was the one that started it. Thank you very much. Robin over here stealing my credit for my idea.
Oh, wait,
again.
yeah, that's right. I further thank Robin because I don't know if y'all watch Ruby, but I really like the show Ruby. You should watch Ruby if you haven't watched it. But a bunch of stuff went on clearance, and the UK or the EU store won't ship to the States, but my patrons in Germany will ship to the States. So it was a good week this week.
Oh,
But that show's
exciting.
really, that show is so good. Best character development. I'm not crying, you're crying. But
I have issues with it, but honestly, at times I do think it's great.
it's beautiful, just like me. And okay, so I guess everyone
Oh,
has
now I see the problem.
that you're not beautiful.
Ooh.
Yeah, that's the problem I was going for.
Shots fired.
Pew, pew,
Many
pew,
shots
pew.
have been. How
But
many
not by the
shots have been
Iranes?
fired when you consider the fact that I'm already dead? I'm pretty certain the maximum amount of shots have been well fired in advance.
Ghost got fired.
You're fired. I mean, you kind of
Okay.
you all basically died to the Irides. Hero points are weird. Whatever. Molden, you have a hero point. May the odds ever be in your favor. Good luck. Have fun. We're gonna do the in-character reflection because it's been hella real, and we're gonna do some Edgar and a Siri roleplay before you jump in. I'm gonna roll a D2. Booski. You didn't know you were watching Markiplier. My ad revenue's gone down significantly. That's how's the quality. What do you mean it's not a recognized command? Your mom's not a recognized command. Edgar, who are you? What are you playing in character reflection for the hero point?
Okay. I am playing Edgar Xavier, a Dampier class vampire hunter. And with what's happened, I don't know if I can go on anymore, but I need to. I need to avenge the fallen. At least see this through to the end, for their deaths aren't in vain. It is what I must do, and I believe it is what my God would want me to do. The General of Vengeance. Get vengeance on this place. Burn it down, destroy it. This evil, impure, heinous place. I don't fear death if it happens here. I've already been through hell here. And that is my in-character reflection.
You fought a devil, so that's accurate. Take Vine hero point, Assyria Giuliana, Black Cat Raven Grow. Something Friday the 13th pun because you're playing a luck character.
Yes,
I
a
got
serendipity
nothing.
shaman.
I can take it, make it happen.
Amaran, and you pretty much summed up everything else. So, well, at least that's over with. I made it. Glad Edgar managed to get out of here. Oh, next time I see him, I really gotta tell him how nice his wig is, because, my God, I don't know if I'll ever get to see him again. So, suppose I ought to gather up the bag of holding and our friend over here and rest a bit, then catch up with Edgar.
And so it was. Okay. So as we jump into session, I know the answer, but everyone at home does not know the answer. I'll ask it over the air. Sven, is this the end of Aurelian?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Dope. So, as the pair of you stand in the water, the basilisk, which you can't really, like, as it goes into the water, it kind of just, it doesn't mechanically disappear, but it gets really hard to track it. Edgar, the hand in which your blade rests begins to shake pretty violently. In your mind's ear, Master, fresh meat. And that's when Edgar blacks out.
Oh dear.
I think we're dead. I'm pretty sure. I wanted to have an arc with Edgar about the intelligent weapon and its ego. I don't think that's going to happen. So rather, Asiri, before your very eyes, the blade erupts out of Edgar's hand. His eyes turn the same color as the blade. He begins hissing and shrieking, and he turns towards Aurelian.
So he's visible now.
Yes.
And my eyes
Okay.
were yellow, now they're black.
And he begins ripping Aurelian apart. And
Edgar,
you are unable to speak. He begins ripping Aurelian apart and consuming him. At some point in the process, his wig is thrown off and the sword accidentally catches it and incinerates it. The blade does the same, stabbing into Aurelian, pulling out his life essence. Several of Edgar's teeth come out in the process of biting through bone and muscle and sinew, and you see his hands get like quadruple knotted, jointed, as the advanced arthritis that is Nosferatu overtakes him. The entire event is probably over in 45 seconds, and nothing remains of Aurelian's body. Edgar, you come back to. You don't really remember anything that happened, but your wig is in pieces, your sword back in your hand mouth. Now, wasn't that nice, Master?
Do I remember anything?
Not a thing. But you're covered in, like, you're probably bleeding from the mouth where several teeth have popped out. You have a funny taste in your mouth.
Asiri's just staring at you with her jaw open.
What?
She's probably like backing up a little bit.
What happened to Asiri? What?
Just get back. Get back. Asiri will sort of like draw her crossbow and have it pointed at him.
It fed, didn't it?
That was quite gruesome.
Not just your sword.
I put my hand up to my mouth. Do I feel like the fangs and stuff now?
Yes, but one of them came out. We'll say the one on Edgar's right is missing, as well as probably about a dozen other teeth all told. In their place, there's just like blackened, hardened gums. Maybe bits of like something pointy stuck in the gum.
This has never happened before. I've been able to keep it in check. I think it was since we almost died. When the creature, the carbuncle, went into survival mode or something.
And into all this, seemingly out of the blue, Molden appears. Molden, you don't have a lot of memory of the past. You're not sure how long. At some point, you went into the rope trick to rest. You knew the big Eon was there. And now you're here.
Did you bring the rope?
He did not. The rope of climbing still hangs across the chasm.
Asiri, if this happens again, please, I don't want to hurt you all. Kill me before I do. I can't live with myself even in the afterlife, knowing if I was the one responsible for ending one of you all's life.
What's going on?
Asiri sort of lowers her weapon. Um, it's nothing to worry about, Molden.
What happened to everybody?
They're dead.
Oh. Pity. Oh.
Man, a few words, everyone.
Where
Where were you in all of
will
this?
we able to lay them to rest? Unsure. Seems like I'm missing a bit of memory. Last I remember we were in the rope, and then I saw another Eon, or what I assumed to be an Eon.
You gotta wonder if they're really on our side.
You wonder.
Not sure they're on anyone's side.
I wonder.
And you see Edgar covered in blood, Molten.
Missing several teeth as he speaks. His wig. There's probably like bits of the hair of his wig on his hands in the water floating.
And Asiri had just like lowered a crossbow that was pointed at him. So
Exactly. That's why I was. What's going on? I mean, the thing about being covered in blood is most of us are usually covered in blood because it's usually our own. That's not the unusual part to me. I mean, at least my understanding. But the unusual part is the missing teeth and the wig being skewed. That seems a bit much.
On that note, actually, let me get a knowledge nature monster lore from Molden really quickly. Something bumps up against your thigh. You're standing in about like 3 foot deep water right now. You're not sure what it is, but it's dead. It's really hard to see, almost like it's translucent, but it's about as big as you are.
I feel around it. It's translucent as in invisible, or translucent as in just barely like camouflage.
Think
like a seafood frog?
Like a chameleon.
Like a chameleon. Okay.
Yeah, you eventually can find it and like pull it out of the water.
Mm-hmm.
It's clearly, I'll just give it to you. It's a basilisk, clearly. The multiple legs and the kind of like lazy eyes on the side give it away, but it's translucent. And the first thing that pops to Molden's mind on that is, and especially if this is living in this deep of water, it appears that the basilisk at some point in its life was infected with what's called aboleth slime. It's a very popular spell that casters will cast called aboleth lung that will cause creatures to no longer be able to breathe air, but to be able to breathe water. It's the whole reason the Gilman race exists, is they did that to the Aslanti when
Starfall.
Earthfall.
Oh,
Starfall
yeah.
is the capital of Numeria, and it's there's a lot of real confusing names in Paizo. Like the Chelish speak Chelish. There's Kelids, Chelish, Kelish. It's damn it, but yeah, it very clearly was living or sleeping or something. You're not really sure what's going on here. There were stairs leading up right there, but there's been a cave in. There's also bodies of some kind of undead creature floating around as well. About 4 of them.
Right around here.
Over in that corner.
Where we killed them.
Occasionally a great axe bumps up alongside one of you.
I have been brought to a very gruesome scene.
There was an Aranes, was one of the creatures. There was a flesh golem with homunculus. There was a mummy and a mimic. The stuff.
Did we? Okay, I'm making a dumb joke. What about Bob?
I don't know.
Nobody's seen him so far. You know you were supposed to meet him here, but no dice.
What kind of house does he live in?
from what you've seen, almost a museum, almost a menagerie. The room that the basilisk was in obviously had a walkway running across it. It seemed to be very conveniently just out of reach of a basilisk's petrification attack. Almost as if that was its cage, its enclosure, if you will.
All right. So let's not go over the route to the left, because I'm assuming there's something else terrible waiting in there.
Exactly.
But before anything, I think Edgar and I need a bit of rest.
Yes.
Understandable. The ordeal must have been horrifying.
You have no idea.
Couldn't possibly.
Well, sounds like we rest for 8 hours then.
Oh, yes. And time to re-prepare different spells.
Okie dokie. And so it was. The rest is not interrupted, but probably not the most peaceful thing either. Anytime anybody gets a little too close to Edgar's dominant hand, it twitches about 6 inches towards them.
Keep watch.
No, we're not. We will not give in to the sin of gluttony.
Keep watch resolves. Honestly, you probably don't need it to stay up at this point. Okay.
Yeah, but I mean, it's to avoid the negative effects.
Yeah. I understand the mechanics. I'm just making a bad joke. Okay, so y'all pick back up in the water, I guess. 8 hours pass. And what do?
Where shall we go? I think
This
going
way.
up to the catwalk seems like a good idea. Where's the rope of climbing?
It's over the chasm.
Very far behind you guys.
Very far.
Though that said, there is a rope hanging over in that room from where... Oh, no, there's not. Aurelia never got a chance to tie it off.
Oh, yeah.
He opted to hold it. There's a rope in the bottom of the pool.
Oh, and
yeah.
And
I
I
did
looked
the
in
thing
the
where I'm not holding it. I tied it up.
Is there Asiri makes sure to grab that bag of holding?
Right. All of Aurelian's gear is fine.
It's
Including
just...
the bag of holding that holds 2 bodies.
Yeah.
We'll keep a secret of what
So
happened to
far, that means y'all rested after the fight with the Mimic, because it's relevant now. Y'all rested after the fight with the Mimic that killed John and Geldern, and you've rested now. 16 hours have passed. In 6 or 7 days, depending on the character, they will need much more powerful resurrection magic or some other shenanigans to bring back. Because Raised Dead says no longer than X days per character level. But I digress.
Yeah.
In the loot, we have some potions of spider climb I found when looking through it.
Okay. That would certainly be an option.
Which I didn't know we had. I checked the loot before the session.
Now is probably the time to use the consumables, yeah.
Yeah. Climb up there, tie the rope, and then we climb up together. Reasonable?
Yeah.
Okay.
Someone goes up there, ties the rope, and everybody else climbs up with using the rope.
Makes sense.
I say,
Yep.
Alien, well, should we go on the door on this side as I point, or the far side? So the left or the far?
I'm unsure. I've lost my bearing, and I'm still getting acquainted to this.
Oh. And be careful, the doors one door summoned a giant elemental. One summoned, a huge elemental. One summoned a demon. Or devil, I don't know. It was an Aerones, whatever they are.
It was a devil. Okay, so then to, again, clarify, to cross this square is to make a swim check, and then once you go here, you're making swim checks.
Okay.
Also, Molden is a little tiny. I don't like that. Get bigger, buddy. Whoop. Not like that. Not like this. Like this. There we go. You might be a little too big now.
So we got to do some healing. Probably.
Yep.
I would imagine.
Healing? You didn't... Over the rest, I could have healed you a little bit.
Oh.
How much healing did you need?
Edgar, a lot, I think.
I almost died.
And the thing about Edgar is we've been playing Life Dominant Soul wrong. He only heals from channeled positive energy, and he only heals by 50%. So he will need a bolt load of channels or inflict spells.
I don't have inflict, I just have cure.
I'm inflicting. Don't worry.
A series...
That's the light inflict.
How much does a Siri need?
She's bloodied, but she looks like she could...
I mean,
She's bloodied, but still standing.
A little under
Put it
half.
that way.
Yeah, but... How about this? Do you need more?
Yes.
More than that?
1 second.
Because I got 2 more before the keep watch. So.
No, she's good.
Okay. Okay. I do not have inflict wounds, so...
You would also notice Asiri has a giant scar going across her neck. Looks like she got a big cut.
That's new.
Edgar probably has some war wounds too. I forget exactly what they were, but I know it happened.
I'm only 1 hit point away from max, so I think I'm good.
And then you rest and max.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, dope.
Alrighty then.
So then it's a swim check from all 3 of you to cross that corner, then a swim check to get to...
Asiri's not crossing the corner yet. I thought we were just getting the rope.
I thought...
Then
the rope's
taking it over
here.
here.
No, not, the rope is inside the chamber. It's underwater.
Yeah.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah, but the 3 of us don't need to get it. Just one does.
Okay, that's reasonable.
And we need to go to the right.
Indeed. And
No. Oh, to the right. Yes, not the left.
Yeah, not the left. Not the left, no.
It's your other left, MEGs. Come on.
Oh, and we also, in the loot, have a potion of water breathing, so...
That's nice.
And as I go check this really quickly,
Wait.
Spider Climb lasts for 10 minutes per level. So, probably as long as you need it to.
Alrighty. Let's see if I did this correct. Did it make a swim check? It made a swim check.
Okay, the first one resolves. And 1 more. Unless, I guess the choice now becomes you can either make a swim check, go down, grab the rope, swim back up, and then spider climb, or you could spider climb down under the, like, Fallout 4 style, right? You just climb down the side of the wall, grab the thing, climb back up. It's not so deep or so treacherous that you would risk drowning.
I do the whole spider climb, down and up.
Okay, and down and up you go. So, I'm going to move Edgar's token. From where you are now, there was a... I will... Booski. From up there, the stairs that led up are right behind you, and there's been a cave-in. There's a door on the other side behind you, but to get over to here... Like, there's no... The walkway that connected where you're standing and over here has been destroyed. So,
Okay.
If you, like... It depends where you want to go next. That is where you want to tie the rope.
Well, I tie it here since it looks like more platform for people to stand off without me opening a door.
Okay.
Like in the one up there.
Works for me. There's no longer a use rope check. Edgar ties the rope off. So then it's 2 swim checks from Molden and from Asiri to get to the rope, and then a climb check from the pair of you.
Oh, why'd you have to go all the way over there?
The rope's
The
only
other
so
areas
long.
to get
He's like...
Yeah, but why not like spider climb up the broken staircase and tie it there?
Because there is rubble in the broken staircase. He cannot.
Ah,
That's why he
gotcha.
can't use it. Okay, Molden is good. Molden is good. Climb check for Molden. Actually, what's your mod?
+3.
Okay, you could fail. Climb check for Molden. You didn't fail. Dope. Asiri.
Then swim checks.
I'm gonna be real mad if this is how the no strength character dies, and she just can't get past this pit and drowns. Guys, do you think Asiri's taking
How many
too
do I
long?
need?
2 in total, and then a climb check. Swim, swim, climb.
Okay, they all have the same modifier, so that works.
-1. After Emmy almost died in Rune Lords, I have to imagine she's learned to put ranks in swim. I certainly have.
I always put at least 1 rank of swim and climb in all of my characters.
Yepper. Okay, Asiri is unable to cross and goes down.
Oh boy.
What's your con mod again? Or your con score, excuse me.
Con score is 14.
Okay, so 28 round, basically 14 swim checks. If you screw up in 14 swim checks, you're dead. Please don't die this way. Oh my god, it could happen.
Here we go.
I would not have left her, by the way. By herself, knowing that she has problems.
Oh my gosh.
I'm coming to... Can I come to help you?
The tokens are where they have resolved.
Okay.
It takes her a little while, but she gets there. 1 more.
I hate water.
You do.
You're a cat.
-3.
Shut up.
Okay, and then a climb check.
Okay.
And waterlogged as all get out. Assyria arrives on up top side. There is 1 door in front of you guys. You all see there is also a door over here.
What do you guys want to do? I could spider climb out there and open it.
You have said that opening doors seems to be the cause of the thing. Is there any way to detect magic on it? I would like to.
Do you have
see if
detect
there's a
magic?
I do, and that's why.
Okay.
And I thought you did too.
No. I can make
Oh,
ropes
yes.
and I can make chains animate. Is one of my spells.
He's got magic. He doesn't have cantrips.
Okay, yeah, I have detect magic. I would like to see if the door is magical at all.
Okay, so the cone can only get to the door that Molden can see right now, and that door that door doesn't ping.
I'm the door in the chamber, right? Like I would be standing on the edge, angling it, and then looking at the door.
This door here doesn't ping.
Door.
You cannot reach it without climbing across.
I mean,
Can he like lean over,
am I
stick his
saying
head
what's
out,
wrong?
and hurt
Like
it?
lean out. You know, like have you ever been on a balcony and like leaned over and a railing? I mean, yeah, it's a little precarious and possibly dangerous, but you know, you could see stuff and then cast detect magic. Is that possible or no?
Make an acrobatics check.
Okay, that is a bad one for me. Hey, look, I fall.
I'll give you a reflex save.
Yay!
Well,
Molden is able to grab the edge, but he leans forward. There's a bit of railing there. There's a lot of slime and not mold, but like grossness, and forward he goes, but he's able to catch himself.
Maybe you could climb on my... I still have spider climb affecting me. Maybe you could climb on my back and I can climb out there.
I think that makes I have to ride you, and I do not have a ride check.
You wouldn't have to roll. Technically, Edgar would be carrying you.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
So he'd
you're
be
strong enough.
Some kind
You're
of
a beefy
encumbered.
boy.
What's your strength
You're a
score?
beefy boy, Edgar.
My strength score is an 18 without me using vampiric might.
You're encumbered, but you can do it.
Okay. I do that.
Can I detect the door now?
Yeah, it doesn't ping.
Okay.
I climb back.
I'm just trying to make this a little bit easier. All right, let's try it, Edgar. This seems like a good-ish idea, and we are kind of.
Do you want to open the door on the far side?
No, I don't want to trigger 2 encounters at once.
Okay, let's open this door. Then let's do a Alright, this door, let's open this one instead. Since you said don't open this door, right, Molden?
No, I said we can open either one, just one door, and I believe we need to go super tactical here and not separate the party, not open 2 doors, not.
Got it.
We need to go super commando here.
Okay.
I mean, we're in a precarious situation, right? So we're gonna have to do the full check everything, do everything.
Did you prepare fly today, Siri?
Yes.
Okay. I can carry Molden there, and you can fly to that door. There is what I just have a feeling about it.
Okay.
So, that door first?
Yes.
This one here?
Alright.
Yeah.
Okay. Sounds good. Is Siri casts fly?
Because usually in games, the optional boss is in the side room.
Little do you know the compass points this way is north. Okay. So as you make your way over there, my powers vested me. I'm going to move all 3 of you over. 1, 2.
We are unpurposely trying not to separate the party.
Yeah, I get it. You don't need to remind me how to do my job. So, the 3 of you make it over
The
here.
shade there, jeez.
Yeah, that was some deepness. Deep cuts.
The 3 of you make it to a walkway right here.
Not as deep as Edgar's teeth into Aurelian's neck, but pretty deep.
Ooh, that's rude.
And now I have no more teeth.
The shots.
To be fair, this is one of the times Edgar wasn't the one that died.
Yeah, exactly. Don't worry. Look at the positive. Look at the positives of everything.
It's because I'm already half dead.
Aurelian saved him. And
Thank
what was
you.
thanks? He was eaten.
It wasn't me, it was my hand.
Statistically, Isuri should die next. So far, all the squishies died.
Yeah.
Don't tempt Tommy with a good time.
Nah, Lulu's next.
So,
That would be first ghost girl.
can I... What do I see in this room? Can I roll a perception?
Yeah, if you all would.
Huzzah.
I'll roll perception. Oh, wait.
Haha. Okay, so the walkway up here connects the room here. There are 2 doors down this way, and there's a door right here. None of them are marked. They're all the same. There's also a door at the end of the hall here. Nothing really jumps out at you. Nothing seems any more or less, like, relevant. It's all very symmetrical.
I will detect magic on every single door that I can see that I'm able to do. I do not want to split from the party, though.
Nothing pings.
Okay.
Siri will perception. If the scroll bar wants to show up on my character sheet.
That's fun.
Yeah, it's real annoying. So that's what Siri's got.
Again, like, perception checks happened. You don't really see anything else. All the doors are really uniform.
Siri, can your powers over luck manipulation at least tell us which door we should go through? Somehow? Hopefully.
I think that spell is called Augury.
Assyria looks at Lulu, and Lulu makes a perception check.
Okay.
That's not right. That's supposed to be a 13, so that should be a 23.
Okay, you still got nothing.
Or a 33, sorry.
All right.
Should we go forward here, or through here? Maybe we could hollow out for Bob, but hollowing out make all of the stuff that's not Bob.
Yeah. What's down this way again? Are there more doors?
Yeah, there are 2 doors down here, and 3 doors, including the door that you came from, where you guys are right now.
Right. Let's try the rightmost door first.
Work our way counterclockwise.
If that's the case, yeah.
Alright.
Sure.
Okay. Molden, you want to open the door? You probably have better luck than I have with these doors.
I will attempt.
Okay. I back away from the door.
That doesn't worry me at all.
Oh, don't worry. I'm usually the one that opens them, and usually something bad happens. I don't want to be the one responsible.
I see.
That's reasonable, given how Carrion Crown has gone so far.
If this was Call of Cthulhu, my character would be afraid of doors now. It would be a phobia.
So...
I open the door.
All right.
To the right.
Dope. So there's a couple things that happen.
Uh-oh.
First things first. This walkway here is perhaps like 3 feet across. It looks real precarious, and as Geldern learned the hard way, and some of you watched and all of you know, it's a long way down. Across from you guys, over yonder, a great stone tower perches atop a sheer stack of rock above the river. The tower climbs to an elaborate iron steeple from which a huge lightning conductor calls out to the skies. Really quickly, before we go on any farther, what was the caster level of the potion drank?
Let me go back and check. To loot!
To the loot. The bard's playing a good lute.
To the loot.
It says Potion of Spider Climb.
Does not list
That's
the
what it
caster
says.
level.
Yeah, it has a bunch of stuff that has wands too, and then Potion of Invisibility, Potion of Spider Climb, Potion of Water Breathing, and then Wand of Acid.
So then that means...
As far as I know, such items then usually have the minimum required caster level, so...
Right. So then that would be caster level 4 for almost everybody who can cast it, because it's a 2nd level spell. I'm going to say 10 minutes of the 40 have expired.
10 minutes has expired.
From swimming, climbing, tying rope, looking around, deliberating. There are 2 double doors on the other side.
Well, I see. At least it's stone and not wood.
And 10 minutes have passed for a Series Fly spell.
Ouch.
Can you detect magic, Molden, on see if there's any runes or anything that'd be triggered if we step up forward?
Yes, I will detect magic. Do we still have the rope?
Which one?
The one we just used?
It is presently tied back here.
Yeah.
Okay, then I will pull out my rope.
We have so many ropes.
I have just a basic rope, and I don't think we ever used it.
But no, during the prison, we had no ropes. I had to make a rope out of prisoner clothing. And now we have so many ropes.
All right, I think we should tie each other to each other just in case one of us falls. We should be able to help pull the other one up. is what I'm getting at here.
I like mountain climbing.
Being as the bridge looks dangerous, and you have the climb check, so you should be able. You have the climb ability, so you should be able to walk across pretty much no problem.
That spider climb potion wore off.
It didn't wear off. It would be, I'm assuming minimum, it's a 2nd level spell, so you would need to be a 4th level caster for like almost all of these. Unless it came from like a Blood Rager, and I don't think it did. So you've got 30 more minutes of it. The clock is ticking as you deliberate. Also, Molden is not considering things like gravity, things like... It's not foolproof, the plan. It could work, but like... If Edgar is the anchor and both of you two go over the side, gravity happens, he'll come off.
My vampiric might.
But if one of us goes off anyways, then it's a whole different story.
But if you end
without the rope, if one of us goes off, it's almost instant death, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, we'll be able to pull a Siri up. So, want me to lead the way since I have the spider ability?
I think we need to move cautiously and carefully.
I'm moving cautiously and carefully with the people tied and looking around and analyzing everything towards here.
Okay, so before we go any farther, I'm going to assume the rope is a standard length of rope on the SRD. I want to know how much slack is between all of you. But first, I want to see how long like standard rope is.
Isn't it 60 feet?
50 feet. It's 50.
Oh, 50. Okay. So 50 divided by 3.
So there's 10 squares between the 3 of you. I guess.
Up to 10. We'll give us some slack, obviously. 9,
10. So then if you could arrange yourselves somewhere.
So, how many squares do you want me to be in front of you all? And I'll move my token now.
No. I think we should be at this distance. We should all be 15 feet apart with 10 feet of slack and be holding on to the rope, having the slack just in case, but holding on to the rope.
Gotcha.
Yeah,
that's my understanding of it. Because I mean, rope climbers don't usually just walk around at the maximum distance all the time, right?
No.
I'm just trying to know how long things are in case one of you falls or one of you wants to go too far from the other two.
Sounds good.
I'm still confused what the number is.
I'm not trying to deliberate or anything.
Since I'm not the best at math with this stuff, how much did you say, Molden, you wanted between us? Like 15 feet or?
10 isn't. I think 10 is good enough.
Okay, 10.
Okay, so everyone...
We have a little bit extra.
There is 10 feet of slack between 2 characters, is what I'm hearing.
Yes.
Okay, cool.
But we can also move further because it's slack rope. It's not taut.
Okay.
Right?
Yes.
Okay, so how far?
I think what Tommy wants to know is how far is the maximum?
That somebody can go from someone else, yeah.
That would be from end to end, that would be 30 feet total. No, not 30. Sorry, my apologies. 20 feet total.
So
it'll be, it would be. I can't. Yeah, it would be one person here. 1, 2, 3, 4, right here. That's the max because the 10 feet is literally, and then the person in the middle.
And the connection.
So actually, because of the way Pathfinder works, it's 25 feet. So because of the way Pathfinder works, because a person technically is 5 feet of that space, it would be 25 feet total.
And the connection goes from Edgar to Molden, and then from Molden to Asiri?
I think that works.
Yeah.
But I'm not sure.
Okay. So then, how far can Asiri go from Edgar?
Total 25 feet. As long as Molden is 10 feet away from Edgar.
Okay, got it.
10 feet away from Molden, and then I can only go 10 feet away from Edgar or Asiri. I cannot go 10 feet away, more than 10 feet away from either one of them.
Okay, that makes sense.
Right now. Okay. While we are tied together.
Got it. Okay, so then you guys want to cross to the door then?
Well, we'll
I think so.
detect magic for any runes on this bridge because bridges have had runes in the past.
They have indeed.
I did detect magic. I did. That was one of the first things Edgar told me to do, and I did.
And without having walked across the bridge, you couldn't have.
Oh.
Because the checks will happen here.
Oh, okay, then I will do detect magic as I'm walking. I believe I can do that.
Yeah,
I'm
you
not
can.
sure.
Yep.
Like, just concentrate and point the minesweeper.
Asiri will as well, just to add a bit of backup.
Okay, so then Edgar doesn't need to make an acrobatics check. Yeah, no, Edgar doesn't. Edgar is fine because spider climb is a thing. But Molden needs to make an acrobatics check.
Yeah. Acrobatics is my worst.
It gets real hairy, but Molden is able to cross. Assuming Asiri. That's then the question. Acrobatics from Asiri.
All right.
It gets real hairy. And here's a door. There is... If the marshals want to stack up on the door on those two squares, they may. But there's certainly not enough room on this bridge to reorder yourselves. Edgar
So you're
aside,
saying-
I guess, if Edgar wants to, like, go up the wall.
Is the door magical then?
Nothing's pinged this whole time.
Then, yeah, I'll go up the wall to help make room.
Okay.
All right. I will attempt to open the door then.
Alrighty. How high
Nice
up the
and
wall
careful.
does Edgar go?
Just enough to give some space for
Okay.
them to all stand.
So would you call this fair? Like 5 foot over is what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Alrighty.
yeah.
The three of you could roll initiative.
Ooh. Let's see if initiative works well on this sheet here. Let's see.
I don't think I add anything.
Oh,
Did it roll? I'm pressing
Uh,
initiative on the character sheet. Is there something else I need to do?
You might need to have your token selected.
Oh, there we go.
And there you go. Alrighty. Let me just make sure I understand this.
Did it add me to the 10 order?
If it didn't, it's because you didn't have your token selected.
Okay, I want to try this again.
I'll just plug in the 14.
Alrighty. Got it.
Okay, the door opens. A lot of things happen, but combat happens before responses can happen.
Got it.
Oh, who do I need? I need the marshals.
Yes, sir.
Bam! Edgar's got a 14. Molden's got a 10. Here's hoping I understand how rope works. A curving stone staircase winds along the wall of this circular chamber up to a trap door in the ceiling some 30 feet above. The room is in chaos, with books, alchemical equipment, and curiously twisted metal everywhere. A huge broken cage stands in the center of the room, its bars bent and door smashed open. There's a monster knowledge check on the other side. That's the one thing that'll happen before we go.
Which knowledge?
I know I said nature a second ago, but moving forward, I want you to pick one. The right one will have the correct DC, the wrong one will have its DC increased by 5.
And can I just roll all of them, or do I have
you
to pick only one?
Pick one.
nature for Asiri.
What does it look like to me? Like, if I see it, does it look like a fleshy sack? Do I like a construct? Does it look natural? I mean, like, does it look like a beast I would see in the wild? What does it look like visually?
Like that. Oop, I accidentally grabbed it.
I can barely see that. Is there any more? Oh, that looks very horrific.
Yes, it does.
But I'm assuming we've run into. I mean, what we've run into so far were like a lot of flesh golems. Does it have anything that resembles any of the other flesh golems we've seen, or something like that?
I have
A
said
demon?
I have said what I will say.
Oh, great. Okay, then. Let's try this, I guess. I don't know. Add +3 to that.
Okay. So Asiri looks at it and sees very clearly something she's probably seen back home. The creature's called a Goralian. They are very commonly found in service to the Gorilla King. It's basically a big four-armed gorilla. But in fact, Molden can point out that it's a little more put together than some of the other ones you've seen, but indeed, it is a flesh golem.
Wow.
Molden beat the DC by... You said 3 to that? I think.
Yes, that is 3 to that.
Okay, so then you beat it by that much. So 2 questions. They can be as meta-gamey soundy as you would like them to be.
Okay, good.
We'll flavor them as we need to, but like you beat the
Let's
DC
see.
by 7, so you get the 1 and then 1 more.
Any resistances, DRs, or immunities?
That
Or
was
is
that was 3
count as-
questions.
counts as 3? Okay, then that counts as 3. I can't just say any defensive abilities. That doesn't count. Defensive traits.
3 questions.
Okay. Yeah, I'm trying to figure out what. Okay, I want to. Okay, never mind. All right, DR.
DR 5 over adamantine. It's like most golems. It's put together real good, and there's no like blood vessel to hit.
Immunities.
Ask a different one. I don't believe in immunities.
Oh, resistances.
I can give you. Okay, there you go. That would be.
You said metagaming, and I was trying to clarify the question, to make sure I know.
I hear you.
You said I asked 3 questions, so I'm now just doing what I thought. Okay.
I want to respond with construct traits and magic, but that's as far as resistances go. Magic will come off these a little easier. It doesn't have any particular elemental resistances. It obviously doesn't need to eat or breathe. Things like that. And Asiri, you are first.
All right. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. Oh, wow, that'd go real far. Siri will, because we have a little bit of room to move, right? So Siri will.
I want to, now that there's an open door, it's an acrobatics check, but like you can move past
So I
it
can't
and-
just like take a 5 foot back?
It's difficult terrain. There's no 5 foot step. You can move 5 feet back. You guys are essentially balancing.
Yeah. I suppose if I cast it up this direction, it'll give us a little more room. 5, 10. I'm basically trying to cast Sickening Entanglement so that we're not in it.
Yeah, you would have I brain farted. Yes, you have room. I need to check the spell. I don't think you can cast it.
It works like entanglement,
And
except it
there's
makes a
no-
person sickened.
And there's no plant matter in there to animate. Thank you, Chewie. That was the wait, this is entangle. It needs plant stuff.
Yep. It counts as entanglement, except it makes you sick while it does it.
It's for Rannick all over
Gotcha.
again.
All right. Good to know. If that's the case, Asiri will cast Summon Nature's Ally 3.
Okay.
Are you going to cast that and animate the plant matter of the nature ally?
Just summon like a Leshy and that becomes the focus. I always wondered if you could do that with like a treant. But okay.
That would be nice, wouldn't it?
So since you are not a summoner, that is a full round action to cast. Assuming you're cool with that.
Yes.
Okay. Dope.
Is this when the snakes come out?
Snick.
Yes, the snack.
So I have 5. I need to double check my reach. Do I 5? Well, it's not smart enough to 5 foot step. It's going to take a move action. Okay. So it just needs to move there to be able to reach Molden. And it's a full attack.
There's a snack in there too.
There's not a snick in there.
Oh,
Spell
yeah,
takes
full round.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Only-
not full turn.
summoners, monster tacticians, quicken spell. TBH, I don't play with a lot of summoners, so there's probably more. Okay, first attack at Molden's flat-footed 34. I
of course
hung
not.
like that because I wasn't sure if I crit. Okay, yeah, I didn't crit.
Of course not. No, why would a 34 hit me at level 6?
How about 31?
Never. Not possible.
I actually kind of question a 23.
No, that hits still.
Okay. And then I will rend. And I'll roll the percentage dice. Welcome back, friend. So that's
Rest in peace.
5,
Yeah, pretty much.
4 plus.
At least none of them were crits, like when I got full attacked.
Oh my god, I forgot about that. Okay, so can't math. This is if Molden has DR. This is from 4 attacks and a rend. 49 damage.
Yeah. Oh look, I'm at 2.
Okay, and I will.
Wow.
Edgar, you're on. You can't really see, but lots of strange claws. And actually, if you scroll in really close, one of the backhands has an eye on it, and it's kind of dope. Begins.
It's a carbuncle.
Yeah, no, kinda. Monster, he's our friend, the best friends of forever. Okay, but Chewie, or damn it, Edgar is on. As I quickly go grab a snake really quickly.
Is there a way I could climb into the room without being hit? Like with the spider climbing?
You'll move through its threat range, and you're still bound by the rope on Molden, but like you can.
Oh, could I get here and hit it? Since that looks like a platform, and I do have climbing.
It's got to reach 10 feet. You would need to. Gonna have to move. Well, you can move through its threat range and hit it by going there. Or no, never mind. I lied. You definitely will provoke.
Okay. Well, what I want to do, since I have a bow and I have how much slack? 15?
Yes, 3 squares for Molden, if I remember correctly.
Alrighty.
Way too much advanced math in Schloss Karamark. I hate it.
Alrighty. Then yeah, I'm going to go in there. Yes.
Okay, like go into the room.
Yes.
It provokes an attack of opportunity.
Alrighty.
18 to hit you?
It misses.
Alrighty. I'll put you here. I don't know where exactly you're trying to resolve.
Well, I was just trying to get... I wanted to get somewhere I could spider climb up with the bow and it not reach me.
Okay,
like
sure.
Aranese.
The ceiling's 30 feet high. Yeah, you're learning. It's the way
You
of
can always
Aranese.
cut the rope.
I undo the rope so I can spider climb and basically rain hell upon him like the Aranese did to me.
Okay. That would take... If you want to stop and untie it, it'll take time. But if you want to just, like, yeet the rope off you, that would be... I'm going to call it a standard action.
I yeet the rope off and climb up with the bow.
Yeet master. Okay, fair enough. Ceiling's 30 feet high.
Alrighty.
And Molden.
Alright, so it did take an attack of opportunity.
Mm.
Alright, I gotta be metagamey. I cannot take another hit like that. I will cast my Eagles.
Okay. As I scroll down real hard for Eagle tokens we haven't needed in a really long time. Oh my god, where did I put them? I'm organized.
They are all in front of the 2 in front, 2 in back.
Sure.
A tear
There.
forms on Edgar's eye as he sees the freedoms.
I'm just gonna put ravens down so I'm not digging for tokens all night. I found a raven! It's like an eagle, but Gother.
For God!
I guess the breach of 5 feet, is that right?
Yes, they only have a reach of 5 feet, and they're actively acting like blockers as well.
Okay, sure.
I mean, like they're actively, you know. In the way,
I understand. I can't move through their squares without doing something about them first.
All right, 1 second.
So that was exactly the number you needed.
Exactly needed 4.
Because it has 4 attacks.
Great. All right. 3 plus 4 because they're flanking. They're not immune to flanking. Right? Constructs aren't immune to flanking.
No.
Oh dear, what on earth?
It's the new I don't have any snakes ready, so I'm just gonna put this centipede from Kingmaker down.
All right, 1 Eagle's attack.
Okay. Hang on a sec. The 26 hits, everything else misses.
Okay. DR, which is
Should
unfortunate.
I make that 26 a crit threat?
Yes. Jeez.
Asiri will spend 1 point to make that 26 a crit threat.
Okay, roll to confirm.
Does 23 confirm?
Given that it's flanked, yes.
All right. That means that each
Let's
one of
roll a
them
bunch
gets an
more.
attack. That means each of the three get an attack for it.
Right.
Oh, another crit threat. And so did the 25 hit then, and then the 27 is another crit chance. 20 doesn't confirm, I'm assuming.
It does not.
All right, and then can this thing be pierced? Piercing damage.
Hang on, I'm trying to catch up on your dice. Hang on. There are 3 attacks. 1, 2, 3, confirmation. 1, 2, 3, confirmation. Is there anything added to the D4?
To the D4, yes. That was I was trying to switch to the D4 die and I hit the D4, but it's ×2 because of the crit, +4 because of the ×2.
So it's a D4 plus 2 is what I'm hearing is the damage dice.
Correct.
Okay.
That D4 damage dice is D4 plus 2, and then if it's able to be precision damage, it's another D6.
Okay, go ahead and roll that.
Is that okay? And then 2 hits, right? So that's 1 D6 and another D6.
Okay. Got it.
All right, that was 1 eagle's attack.
That was 1.
So as I was trying to say before you
Go
started
ahead and
rolling, resolve the attacks of opportunity now.
Sure. Oh, that's what I did with the other 3.
Oh, okay, dope, cool. I understood.
That's why I did that.
23 hits.
23 hits. All right. D4 plus 6 plus 2 to that.
Yep.
The D6 is a precision. All right. Another eagle.
24 hits.
And then that's the D4, the D6.
Okay.
Plus 2. And 1 more eagle. That one did not do good. All right. Now, because the eagles are there, and I can't 5-foot or anything. Oh, what is that?
That's a snick.
The whiptail?
Yes. It's the first token.
There.
I assume it's large, Emmy.
That is a great question. No, it's medium.
Okay. It's a little.
As a move action, I pull out my sword. I don't think I can cut the rope.
Right, because it would be
right
standard.
now. So.
Okay. Asiri, the spell is successful. I think you're done.
I'm done.
Okay. You have a snack.
Yes. Can the snack move?
Yeah.
I'm not a summoner, so I'm.
Yeah, it would go.
Like, can I attack?
I've put it within 5 feet of the Gralian, and it could attack now. Yeah, it has its whole turn. No summoning sickness here.
Gotcha. So it's gonna try to smite. I don't think that does anything, but if it does,
you do not.
All right, then. Move that character sheet over here so I can see that and roll 20 at the same time. That'll be nice.
Okay, I'm gonna roll for the snake really fast.
Oh, you got the stats up?
No, but I can see the armor class of my thing and your summon thing and know that I only really need to check the mod if I roll well. 2 misses.
Yeah.
I assume the snake adds like a 4 or a 5, if I had to guess.
A 5.
Oh, shit. Look at me go.
Yeah, good call.
Yeah.
All right, that's all the Sneck can do. Asiri still gets her turn, so she will cast Cure Mod. Well, not cast, but use her Hex to Cure Mod on Molden.
Okay.
Which is 2d8 plus Gester level, I believe.
Yep.
Dang it. Beat me to it.
I did. Anything else?
And Lulu is going to fly and try and smack that thing with the ring.
Oh yeah, I forgot about the. Okay, sure.
Yes, and I actually pulled that one up. Ring of the
Ram. Okay.
Yes.
It did a lot of work against the Basilisk. I forgot it was there. I forgot we used half the charges on a Ring of the Ram in one encounter.
Yes, she is going to spend 3 charges with it.
Okay, sure. While you're doing that, I'm going to attack the Eagles.
Yes.
Just to keep us moving.
If you just roll a 1, that's it. They hit almost everything. You plus 15 is enough to hit it.
Okay, fair enough. So I'm just going to throw 40-20 down. God damn it. No, I'm not, I guess. Look at me. Now I'm screwing up too. Bam. So all of those, how many hit points does an eagle have?
Sorry. That one. Only 7.
Okay, so 7 is the damage modifier that this thing does. So,
yeah.
as you do. And I 5-foot step. Well, it moves 5 feet. It provokes from the eagle. Or, rip. It provokes from the snack. Snack doesn't hit. And we await the Ring of the Ram before Edgar's turn. Oh, wait.
Here we go.
Roll my percentage dice. Still good. Okay.
17 to hit.
Does that target his standing AC?
I believe the Ring of the Ram is because it's a spell, so it's.
I'll go double check it. Hang on. If it targets standing, it misses. If it targets,
I think it's touch.
Yeah, that's why I'm not sure. You certainly hit his touch. You hit his touch by a mile, but treat this as a range attack with a 50-foot maximum range and no penalties for distance. There's nothing about touch, so it does miss.
Gotcha. Okay.
Okay, and back to Edgar.
All right.
Life has many doors, Ed boy.
Yes. Yes, it does. Now I'm going to roll to attack with the bow.
With a very evil bow.
Did that.
Not quite. The arrow
Okay.
sticks in it, but it doesn't seem to mind.
Then, which is a standard action, activate Vampiric Might for at least next time. I might have a more chance of hitting it.
Okay. Anything else?
That'll be it.
And Molden.
Oh. Okay.
You got your healing, right?
Cast to do what?
You did add your
I'm sorry,
hit
what?
points back, right?
Have the
You're-
9? Yes, thank you.
Yeah. Okay.
Am I right? 9 hit points?
Yep.
Yep. Oh man, he hits me. 11. Okay, to summon, as a caster, or I need to do a concentration check or a spell. Yeah.
You would roll a concentration check, assuming you want to cast defensively.
Yeah, and then it's my spell level plus 10. I haven't done it in a while. I don't remember.
15
It's
plus.
like the
My
Magus
caster level.
again.
Yeah, right. 15 plus double the spell level is the DC, and you roll a d20 plus caster level plus mod.
Okay. Level plus mod. Okay, caster level plus mod. That's pretty good. All right, let's try this, because if I don't, it's gonna hit me and probably kill me.
What's the level of the spell?
3 technically.
Okay. So we're shooting for a 21.
It's my caster level. I have decent odds, but I son of a.
Yeah, it's accurate.
All right, well, that failed.
Do you want to keep the 17, or do you want to use your hero point?
Well, considering how close I am to death, I think keeping my hero point would be better
Okay.
than using it on this.
Cool. So then that.
Well, you know what? Win in Rome. I'm just going to use my hero point to try this again.
Win in Rome. Use your hero point.
Yeah, there we go. 21. There we go.
Don't do things like that in Rome. Rome is a very dangerous place. Have you not heard how many times it's been sacked?
Win in
Let me
Rome.
tell
doing
Gamble.
More than one.
I'm doing small earth elementals this time.
Okay, sure. They will be represented by Jod Capkin. He's very big. He's him a big boy.
What you doing here? You should be in the River Kingdom.
Alrighty.
And perfect flanking, please.
Same kind of... They can flank with you.
That actually is okay, as long as something is providing flanking.
You just want them all
And
to
this-
I have my weapon out,
some kind of close to him.
so that they.
And these two are providing flanking.
Yep.
The snake and that one.
Good enough.
Four.
And now that one and me, kind of?
No, you're up top shooting
Okay,
down.
got it.
If you move down, yes.
Oh dear, no.
Okay.
I haven't summoned Earth Elementals before. I don't know everything they do. I know that they're good at dealing damage, though. That's all I know.
Are they
But I think
just-
they only give 1 attack.
That's all that matters at this moment in time, I would say.
Just
Do
smart
they do damage? Yes.
Yeah. Elementals plus 1d6, but then they have the flanking bonus.
So
I don't know what they do, but they hurt.
D20 plus 6.
Yep. I'm pulling up the dice roller. 20 plus 6. And then you add they have outflank, which is the plus 4 for flanking.
And they got a plus 1 because they and the opponent are both in contact with the ground.
Okay, I can add that too. Yeah, that was 1. Natural 1, 2, 3.
So that
All 3 of them roll.
let's make that a 20 crit threat.
1, 2. Hang on, I'm
Okay.
trying to catch up really fast. As I understand it, they should all have 1 attack.
Yes, that's for Earth Elementals, each one of them attacking.
I see 6 D20s.
6.
Oh, duh.
There
Wait.
should
Yeah,
only
that was.
be-
Yeah, I'm sorry. That's on me. 24 hits, and
The
that's-
24, I'm gonna add the 2 to the roll.
Okay, go ahead. Roll
Make
to
it a-
confirm.
Right.
Does not confirm.
Unfortunate. But only 1 hit then?
Mm-hmm. Did they get on? I forget. They get a buff to their damage too. D6 plus 5.
And plus their d6 of precision damage.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So then we got
And-
5 and 7. Is that math? Hello there. Boom. Okay.
Alright, that is my turn.
Alrighty. A lot of these attacks are glancing off as Eagles and Earth, as Jod Kafkin is punching a giant monkey. Still, but like the precision damage is what's doing it. They're hitting it where it hurts, so it matters.
Yeah, that's what I'm hoping. Maybe more attacks are better.
Hard to say.
Asiri is going to cast. Actually, that's a bad idea.
Okay. I'm gonna go. Does the snake attack?
Yes.
Okay. I think the snake
Plus
hits.
5.
Yep. Snake hits.
Go snake!
Go snake. What kind of snake?
And then
is
it gets a free grapple. It's a constrictor snake, celestial.
Got it. I'll go ahead and do it while you do your turn.
All right.
Getting in the habit of playing.
You're
with some of
close
yours
to dead,
minions.
so Asiri will cast Cure Mod on.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
2d8. Whoa, that's not what I meant to roll.
I
That's a-
wish.
That's a
real
good
good.
heal.
That's 9 more.
Not quite as good.
Meanwhile, the snake bites and hits, but can't quite establish a hold.
Every
And
point helps.
Lulu will do her.
Lulu does a pew pew.
Yes.
Alrighty.
25.
Bam, power.
25 hits?
It's my turn, so does that mean the thing gets refreshed? So I
Yes.
can use it again to.
Mhm.
All right. Let's crit threat that.
Alright, roll to confirm.
All right, here we go. Ah,
Not quite. Does definitely hit. How many charges?
3 charges,
Hokidoki.
which should be 3d6.
Yep. And then you can't really.
I can push it into the earth elementals.
That earth, they count as a wall.
Force damage matters.
And then it would be plus 17 plus 2 because it.
Okay. As I quickly grab my CMD. I didn't need it for the snack. I might need it for you.
35?
That is considerably good enough. So then, which way do you want to push it?
I mean, a
You would
series
win by-
pretty.
You win by 7, so you can move it 2 squares. I actually forget what happens if you bull rush something into something else. I'm gonna look.
It takes damage for how many feet it can't move.
Yep.
Well, alrighty.
Earth elementals are small. I don't know if that makes a difference. Like if it trips over it or something like that. I have
No, the
idea.
size category doesn't make a difference. I don't think. I think it's just if you would hit a thing.
Okay.
I think it's also different for if you hit another creature.
You cannot bull rush a creature into a square that is occupied by a solid object or obstacle. If there's another creature in the way of your bull rush, you must immediately make a combat maneuver check to bull rush that creature at a minus. So then you need to roll. Either what happens is you can move it into. There's nowhere to bull rush it that it's not going to hit somebody, given that it's large.
Yeah.
And if you are successful at another bull rush -4, you can move it the lesser distance.
Maybe so you could bull rush it into the ceiling.
Not quite. Lulu dives down, fires
Into the
up.
ground?
It takes
So
fall
another
damage.
-4?
Depends on where you're trying to move it. First off,
Basically straight back away from us.
like
So
here.
like here.
Yeah.
Okay, sure. Yeah, roll another bull rush at -4 over a small earth elemental boy. Okay, is that with the? It is. So then, that was successful. You need to be to 13. I've never done this before. You take
First time for everything.
You take a -4 penalty on this check for each creature being pushed beyond the first. If you are successful, you can continue to push the creature. So then I think what happens is pinball.
It's like the earth elementals go with it.
I'm pretty sure. I gotta read it again. If there's another creature in the way of bull rush, you must immediately make it to bull rush. Okay, so then what happens is you continue to push the creature in addition to a lesser result. For example, if a fighter bull rushes, thank you for the example, a goblin for 15 feet, but there's another goblin 5 feet behind the first, makes another combat maneuver after having pushed the first 5 feet. If his check reveals that he can push the second goblin a total of 20 feet, he can continue to push both goblins another 10 feet, since the first goblin will have moved a total. So what I'm just going to do is this happens. This moves 2 squares back, this moves 2 squares back. Asiri doesn't, or Lulu doesn't have greater bull rush, so it doesn't provoke.
Yeah.
Dope. And I think that's
That doesn't.
Yep.
Okay. So I have, once again, it's 4 legal targets. I'm just going to throw 4 d20s at the board. And I'm going to roll 4 natural ones. Not quite. Okay, I have the stats, which means...
A +2. +2 because you gave all my summons a +2 to their AC at the beginning of the campaign.
Got it. Can't math. I can't miss the constrictor snake. I could miss the elemental, but don't. And they've got very little beefier. They could survive. Snick, however, I think
That's why I chose them.
that's fair. Okay, so then I'm gonna just start doing damage at the constrictor snake for 11. Still standing at
Yep.
the first one for 10. I think they had like 30.
13.
13.
I believe.
Okay, got it. There was a 3 somewhere.
Yes.
They don't have DR or nothing. No. Okay. And you take 9. You take 8. And that is turn. I can't rend because I didn't hit the same target. And it doesn't... It's not smart enough to move. It's just there are things next to it. Kill them all. Edgar, you're on.
Alrighty. Now, hopefully, the math I did for the bow here works correctly when I rolled a hit.
Math looks right, but it would miss.
Alrighty.
Anything
Okay,
else?
I think that'll be it right now for me. I tried to add in the fire damage from the bow into the thing. So I think I got it to go in. I don't know. I may have messed up everything in the math.
Is what it is. And it's unmolded.
Alrighty then. I'll just use my elementals right now, and I will have them all 5 foot so that they are back into flanking.
Sure.
5 foot around the.
So 5 foot here. The tokens are weird. I'm trying to make sure everybody can flank. The only one that has a problem is this one. Would need to move farther.
If this one moves here, wouldn't it be flanking with this one? And then this one could 5 foot technically there. Is that right?
Yes, you got it. You got it. I wasn't looking at the snack. Okay.
Okay.
Got it.
Surrounded.
Okay. All right. Are they all flanking?
Yeah.
Okay. Perfect. Thank you. All right. I will roll. It's a +7, correct? Yeah, 7. 4 because they have the flanking minus the 4 bonus.
Okay. So, if I remember correctly, Sanaa's are rounds per level? Yours are minutes.
100 minutes, yes.
Okay, got it. So yours don't matter. The snake lasts for 3 rounds. 24 hits, 23 flanking hits. Everything else misses.
Is another d6 plus 5. And 2d6 for the precision damage.
Hokidoki.
Alright. And then me. Rest. Oh, I wish I could do something else. I will cast Divine Favor on myself.
Okay. And so it was. Yes,
And
Siri.
I will move in.
Okay. So you want to not 5 foot step but move through?
I will just 5 foot here right now. Yes, I prefer to just 5 foot right now.
And we can
All
have
right.
how much feet? It was 15 feet between 2 characters in the line of the rope, right?
10 feet total, yeah, 10 feet between the two. So I am at max with me and Asiri are at max distance apart.
Got it. Okay.
Yes.
And it's on Asiri. I'm gonna roll for Snick while you do your turn.
All right.
Snack is poop.
Asiri will cast.
One more round.
Not
done.
cast. Do a channel to heal. Well, she'll move forward
Okay.
and channel, which I pretty sure it's a construct, so it's not alive.
Right.
So everybody gets this much health back, including all the elementals and the snack.
Sweet. Oh, wow, I think that negates a lot of the damage. That's good.
And I get that divided by 2.
Yep.
That is awesome. Thank
Then
you.
Lulu will do a thing. All right, let's see if I can hit it.
So
18.
I forgot to ask this last time. That was on me. But I'm asking it this time. Does Lulu have precise shot?
Lulu does not have precise shot.
So it misses. I forgot about that. It seems poopy, but that's why the last one hit and the move happened. At 25, it would be a 21, firing at the -4.
So it would be a 21 then.
Yeah, because when there are 5 people punching a thing, I think we're going to call that shooting into melee.
Yeah, No, you're absolutely right there.
Does that count for me too?
Yeah.
Okay.
Unless you have precise shot.
I do not.
Then I will use 2 more of the roll to bring that up to 23.
So like turn it into a natural 20.
Yes,
Mhm.
Okay, a 23 would not hit.
but it is a natural 20 though.
Mm-hmm.
You need a roll to confirm, right?
Right.
Yes. And then what's the minus that I'm taking?
And just roll it like you're rolling it. I see the minus.
Well, does not confirm.
Does not confirm. Can confirm. Does not confirm.
Well played.
Thank you. Also, I'm gonna end up forgetting this if I don't mark it.
25 for Bull Rush.
In favor?
Not quite. No, that's the rope. I don't know why I chose heart, but that's the rope. Bull rush is bad. You can go ahead and roll your force damage.
Okay.
Do you mind if I put something on the characters to signify divine favor?
Yeah,
So I
you
remember
can.
myself?
Yeah, remember your own spells. Yeah, certainly. I just want to, when someone gets 30 feet from someone, and we remember. Oh wait, there was a rope.
Gotcha.
Okay. That's the 4th time you've rolled 9. Stop that.
Oh, is that healing again?
No, that's a pew.
No.
Oh, gotcha.
I'm an adult. D4 plus 7. So Snick takes 10 points of damage. I don't think the Snick is dead. The dead Snick? Hello, dead Snick.
No, because of the healing.
Right, yeah, I'm watching their hit points on my end. And I guess I just do 1, 2, 3. Yeah, that works. Plus 9. They have 13. So the elementals are circling the drain, but I think they're all going to survive this round. 8.
That's exactly what I needed. Thank you.
This one's quite. Nope, that one got. Which one got hit then? No, you both got healed the full. Dope. Alrighty. Boom, bang. Boom, bang. Edgar.
Alrighty. Since with the whole precise shot thing, I want to spider climb and get over to here
Okay.
and get down on the ground with the sword drawn.
Okay, so you would move through its start range.
Okay. I was trying to go around it by going that, but okay, I'll take it.
Yeah, there's no. It has a reach of 10, so to move to 5.
I got it.
23 to hit Edgar.
Let me check. I believe so, yes.
9 points of slashing damage. The claws of the not Garalian cut into you.
Yes. Alrighty, can I melee it?
Yeah, you could have dropped your bow, drawn your sword as part of the move action.
Alrighty. Does that hit?
Owing to the flank, yes.
12 damage.
Okay, duly noted. Bits of it fall apart. It's not looking the best, but it's still golem-y. I think it passes to Molden.
Alrighty then. I will go this time before my thing. I will 5 foot.
Okay.
Am I in flanking?
Yeah, there'd be a...
Just making sure. I did not add flanking to this, but I did already add my divine favor, and I am also doing a swift action bane on constructs.
Seems good.
So I get the +2 and then plus 2d6 against constructs if I hit. So I will roll this.
He fortunately doesn't hit that.
And I really rolled low.
Whew, it'd have been
Sad
good.
day. 3 on the dice. Okay. All right. Well, that would have been nice. The monsters will start their fun stuff, and then hopefully I'll trigger a critical. Really?
4 misses.
That was 5 misses.
That's 6 misses. The snake misses too. Isiri.
All right.
Snick has one more round before it goes back to whatever snake land it came from.
Yeah.
The great
Assyria will
big foam
give
in the sky.
Thanks.
everybody. I know the Molden and all those have it, but she'll spend a standard action to give everyone else outflank. Well,
So you'd be giving it to Edgar.
Edgar and the centipede.
Right.
Should that ever apply.
Fair.
Then Lulu will do her thing again.
Okay. This time I'll remember procession.
Yes.
As that's happening, I'm gonna. Okay, it misses. So there are realistically 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There are 7 things around me. I don't have a brain. If I only had a brain. Its flavor text is this attacks anything that moves. So I'm gonna say the snake is 1. I'm gonna roll a d7 4 times, and that's what gets the ouchie. Clockwise from the snake if the snake was 12. Edgar. 24 to hit.
It hits.
Oh, I'm trying to figure out why is there a d7? 10 damage.
Alrighty.
Second attack. 1, 2, 3. Add an earth elemental. For oodles. For poodles. And the plane of earth with you. Third attack is a d6 now. Sam's story. Molden. 18's questionable.
That does not hit.
Good. And one more, right? Yeah. Snick. Snick has 12 damage and a total of 19 hit points. It dies in the modifier. And Edgar.
Alright, I'm going to Vital Strike attack it.
Okay,
So I do not have my Vital Strike added into this. I couldn't figure out how, so if I hit, I'll just roll an extra d10.
it's all good.
Does that hit a 16?
Not quite.
Alrighty.
A lot of
That's
this
my
is
turn
like
since I Vital Striked.
lots of this is definitely you are connecting with things, but mostly it's just it doesn't seem to mind. And Molden.
Again, I will do the Bane, and then attack.
Oh.
That would
Yes! Yes! Oh, I believe that
That's a lot of
I think that's all
damage.
calculated there. 26 and 28.
Okay. Cool. Let me really quickly hang on a second. Math is hard. That's it. Okay, still standing.
This triggers from Edgar and the Earth Elementals.
Well, yes, it does.
Yep.
Outflank
Yep,
is
the
outflank
triggers.
does.
Alright.
Plus what I rolled.
Which, oh, the confirmation didn't.
So then that's he doesn't confirm, does that much, minus that much. And shepherds ye shall be, for thee, my lord, for thee. Still not dead. They like Molden goes where the throat is, and Edgar goes where the heart is, and it's twitching, but it's still standing. For the sake of the Earth Elementals are sure, go ahead. I was gonna say just roll for Molden.
Sorry.
Molden's probably the only one that matters.
Okay.
Unless you want the Earth Elementals to kill it.
I mean, I'd like to kill it personally, but
I feel like Molden adds a lot more than the Earth Elementals, and we're swinging at a considerably high
Oh
number.
my! What?
What is with the RNG today?
It's almost a 1 in 400. If you'd like to favor it.
As it lays there and is getting beaten, I pull out the Molden pulls out the sword and swings, and then Edgar swings and hits it, and then as it's making its little it moves, I swing again and cut it and cleave it in two or something like that. I don't know right now. That was insane.
So that happened.
So much for Friday the 13th being unlucky.
I mean, that wasn't the hard one.
Oh.
Oh.
But crit, there it is.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
I mentioned PR, and that wasn't the hard one?
That wasn't the hard one.
I'm scared now.
Good.
Get
Welcome
yourself-
back. Have some fear. Hoki dokie. Up.
Darn it, I got done billing John as an oracle.
Joracle.
What did you just say?
John as an oracle.
Joracle. It's a good fantasy name. Okay, dope. So the floor is y'all's.
Oh, a series getting in here.
Yeah.
And a series gonna...
I think the
I don't know.
easiest way to probably do this right now, because there are buffs ticking, I'm going to say the clock is running.
Okay.
For
I do
the
have my
purpose of
lucky
the Earth Elementals and the Divine Favor.
Alrighty. Let's go upstairs, guys. After you are healed.
Alright, there's a trapdoor, it's locked.
Okay. Use
Don't have-
whenever you're healed, Bolden. Lulu, you should use the ram to open it when you're healed.
1d20, not 1d20.
I wish.
This is a cure mod. 1d8 or 2d8 plus 6. I swear I can read.
Reading is hard.
Oh,
There you go.
Perfect.
Took you a minute, but you got there.
Thank
Not a
you.
9.
That was perfect. That's exactly what I needed.
Asiri looks just peachy.
And I drink and inflict.
We can rope and put the remainder of it in my bag,
Gotcha.
which
Which-
you're cut off a chunk of
It's,
it.
I would say, probably 40 feet now instead of 50.
Sounds good.
Reasonable.
All right.
So
Up we go. It is locked. How do we want to open this door? I can knock it, or we can attempt to break it down.
Asiri will just have Lulu break it down with the ram ring.
Okay, sounds good to me.
So you don't have to waste a spell.
Yep.
You may fire when ready.
That works for me.
Actually, now
Is it
I'm
just a
not sure.
normal attack roll?
I'm gonna go back and double check. In addition to its attack mode, the Ring of the Ram also has the power to open doors as if it were a character with a strength 25. This expends 1 charge. 2 charges is 27 strength. 3 charges is a d20 plus 9, basically.
Is this tower made out of?
It's not natural.
Okay.
Why, you think about setting it on fire?
I think he's thinking about
No, I'm thinking of Earth Glide because Earth Elementals can move through stone, dirt, and almost any other sorts of earth except metal.
The
And if it's made out of any type of earth, rock, or anything, it should be able to do it.
no, it's some kind of alloy.
Okay.
Kind of like a greenish in color.
So what do I roll?
D20 plus 9 for 3 charges. D20 plus 7 for 1. D20 plus 8 for 2.
Let's just do d20 plus 7, see if that works.
Okay. That's good enough. The door... Oh, man. Open doors as if it were a character with strength. Yeah, that pushes it over. Dope. Okay, is it going to the next room then?
We should send the elementals in first, but in my
Please,
opinion.
let's send the elementals in first.
Okay.
Yes.
Sounds good. Nothing happens to him.
And we shall follow.
Alrighty.
Yep.
Up the stairs we go. So I track that as 4 minutes have passed. The combat didn't take 10 rounds. Nah, it took like 7. Yeah, it took exactly 7. So, as you move up here, the circular room you find yourself in is choked with webs. A stone staircase curves along the wall to another trap door in the ceiling. Basically, as soon as you guys, it seems to ignore the Earth Elemental, but as soon as the 3 of you come in, at this point in time, You don't need to roll. You recognize a homunculus when you see one. It drops out of invisibility, flies down to the three of you. Does it want to check it? It points to the ceiling, and then it puts its hands like right hand on left shoulder, left hand on right shoulder. And then points at the ceiling again, and then does that again, and then holds its arms out and tries to like boo, and then ceiling, hands on shoulders, boo, and it loops.
Like
Being a ghost?
he wants us to move forward, I think.
Actually, hang on. I lied. It gets to pick. Of all the things in the world, I have to roll a perform check for this. Okay, dope. Sense motive from all of you.
Okay.
Reduced by this. Okay, never mind. Molden has it. Edgar also has it. The series is gonna roll anyway and also have it. So the pair of you can put it together. It doesn't. What it seems to say is up, trapped, monster. The series, what even is this thing? Up, trapped, monster.
Oh, the beast, Bob.
Maybe.
That's what I'm thinking.
Oh, it could be another monster like the one down there.
Really quickly, is Divine Favor's duration in minutes or rounds?
Oh, that's rounds. That's okay. Gone.
Got it.
That's gone. I removed it after battle because it usually doesn't last. It's what? I think it's rounds. I think it's 1 minute total.
Yeah, I think you're right. It's been a while since my last War Priest, but it's been 7 minutes, and at the time it takes to figure out what this little thing is trying to tell you is enough that back to the plane of Earth go the creatures from the guy who worships the Fire Lady. That's awkward.
A Siri. He's saying
celestial elementals.
Yeah.
He's saying there is a trap upstairs and there's a monster.
The exact thing
trap?
Again, the exact thing that you two are getting is up, not trap, but trapped. Like something is trapped.
Yeah. Oh,
monster.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what I understood. Is the beast is trapped? I think is what they say. That's why I think it's a Bob instead of the other creature. Because why didn't it point to the one down there and go, "Oh, scary"? You know, it's a beast's trapped, and that to me means Bob.
Alrighty.
I mean, we came here and everything's attacking us, and Bob was the one that said, "Hey, I'm gonna invite you in." And
well, let's go free Bob. Thank you, stranger.
It just continues up, trapped, scared. So heading up then.
Do you want to help us, little homunculus friend?
Up, scared, up, scared, up. It seems to be able to understand you fine. It just lacks a means of communication.
Alrighty, how'd you go invisible?
There's a shiny green thing on its finger.
Ooh. Hi there, friend. Would you want to loan this to us?
It shakes its head.
Shiny green thing?
Kind of its whole body. Just no. Up.
Okay.
All right.
That could be how it's been surviving here.
Doesn't seem malicious, so I don't want to hurt it at all or anything like that. So.
Wait. Before we go up
it is
there,
a trick.
this guy's like Bob. He has more intelligence than most of them. He's communicating with signs right now.
I mean, you guys you've run into a lot of homunculi over the course of this book. They're smarter than flesh golems. It just it doesn't have vocal cords. They typically communicate telepathically with the whatever created them. TBH, it might be smarter than some of you.
Alrighty, let's go upstairs, guys.
Party consensus?
Yeah, I'm scared.
Siri.
Send a prayer for us.
Veronia.
Siri's gonna
please watch over us.
Get up there, have basically an action ready to cast spiritual weapon if We are ambushed by a hostile creature.
Okay.
You say Bob.
I just want to make sure this works the way I think it
Again.
does. Yeah.
Yep.
Can't life. What even? I'm just trying to. Okay. Wanted to make sure I understand this before I start rolling numbers. What I will say to the three of you, good luck. Have fun.
That means we're gonna die.
Everyone make a perception check.
Okay.
So many things are about to happen. Everyone make a perception check. I don't have skill ranks. I don't have a brain, so yeah,
One for Siri, one for Lulu.
Okay.
If I only had a brain.
If you only had a brain. I'll be really nice and I won't attack the familiar for this part. There's webs up here too. Just like there were. I don't know why those F's are there. I do not like F for this is where stairs go. I hate it so much. But that's clearly what it is. Webs all over the place. Lots and lots and lots of things. Clearly, once upon a time, this was a laboratory. Presently, it is choked like floor to ceiling with enormous webs. The first thing you notice is on your right-hand side over here, a large iron idol and a glass bell jar about the same size. The jar is filled with some kind of viscous greenish-bluish liquid, and there's a human woman floating in it. She's not moving. The other side, the idol, has a couple of eye holes, and there are eyes on the other side of it that are like rapid fire blinking as you show up. There's stairs leading up here. At the very top, as you look up, there's not a next floor, rather there is a shutter that seems to be controlled by a lever next to the ladder. The next thing you notice is a knowledge arcana check.
Well, Asiri's gonna roll knowledge nature because she doesn't have arcana.
Okay.
That's a thingy.
So I can reference these monsters if you'd like. Off the top of my head, I don't exactly know all of them, but it looks like not an Ettercap, not a Chul, not a Cloaker, not a Choker, some strange... Did I make you as big as I needed to? Excuse me. Excuse me. No, I didn't. Excuse-moi. I'm a fatter boy than I thought I was. I'm a huge boy. Some strange amalgamation of the three of them. Clearly, it's some kind of flesh golem. But this one seems to have a lot more going on. The only person who beat the DC is Edgar. Edgar gets one question.
Okay. Does it look like it would possess any special abilities?
Yes. It, Oh my god. Roll a d4.
Okay.
Because as Edgar is looking this up and down, trying to figure it out what it is, and probably also your blade... Master, what in the nine hells is that? You see it... Has anyone played Until Dawn? / watch any Let's Plays of Until
I have.
Okay, so Ross, thank you, you beautiful man, understands when I say that the Wendigos from Until Dawn, how they kind of skitter and jump really fast. It's doing that. Mechanically speaking, it gets 2 move actions in a round. It is widely understood by all 3 of you. This is probably a foe that is beyond you.
It's going to go fast. Going to go fast.
It is presently I'm going to double check the exact height. I'm not trying to kill you. That's not exactly true. 60 feet above you. Asiri, there is nothing to have stopped you. TPK Incorporated. I'm gonna say this.
Incoming.
You delayed, but you're first. The spiritual weapon resolves.
Okay.
Down 8.
Oh, it just resolves. I don't have to do.
Yeah, it's
anything
awkward.
But the damage roll.
Yeah, you don't need to roll. It's there, but you need to right. Nothing interrupts the spell. I'm sorry, that may have been very unclear.
Okay, so that's 1d20 plus my whiz modifier plus my bab, I think.
Yeah, you got it. I don't know why it was going before Molden.
Okay. 18.
We don't see Bob.
You do not see Bob.
And there's a staircase here.
There's a ladder there.
Ladder, sorry.
18 does not hit.
Okay.
Anything else?
So does that resolve before my turn, or do I have other actions, or no?
You had a readied action. You see it. You do. Yeah, go ahead and have your turn. I'm gonna give you that one. This is spoopy. Very spoopy.
Yeah.
Spookiest.
Asiri will...
Run?
Yeah, I'm gonna say if this thing is that big, she will cast Fly.
Okay. Roger.
She's gonna book it out of the room, and she's basically going to fly down, so she's not having to climb all over the staircase.
That makes sense.
So you just told us about there's only a beast in here, nothing else that we can see?
I've told you everything you can see.
There's the thing in the idol.
Edgar.
Which might be Bob.
Alright.
We don't know.
It's definitely it's about as big as Edgar is. It's definitely not big enough to contain a flesh golem unless something unfortunate happened to Bob between here and there.
Well,
what happens if we kill the idol? But Asiri's gone, so I can't say that.
It looks like we're... It does look like we're outmatched, right?
Yes. This would be... It's easily probably the scariest thing you've seen in your career. You have faced down ghosts, armies of flesh golems, creatures from the outer planes. You can't really comprehend what this is.
Okay. What I am going to do is hold my action so I see Molden run out the room or something like that, and I'm going to run out the room behind him and throw my pellet grenade.
Okay, works for me. Is that what Molden does?
Oh yeah, Molden is leaving, yeah.
And I would like to throw it right here where the statue is and stuff in the thingy.
Oh my god. Okay.
If we're all leaving, we're all leaving.
Yeah, I'm just grenade out! Bye!
Got it. Okay. Don't worry about rolling. It happens. There's a bang. Everyone gets far enough away from the hatch that nothing gets hurt. We're still on initiative.
Do I hear the thing scream?
What's the range of a pellet grenade?
They're around 10 feet area.
Okay.
AoE.
It does not. You don't hear any sound. You hear the sounds of lots of little pellets bouncing off everything. Glass shatters. Lots of loud noises, followed by my turn.
Is the homunculus still here?
No. At this point, it's probably... You don't know where it is. It's very far away. What do I want to do? I can't do...
Well, did it at least destroy the statue?
one thing I want to do is, if Siri can get to the bottom of y'all can get to probably the bottom of the stairs. I want to say 15. Yeah, everyone gets away from the hole. You hear the sounds of. Oh, it's as big as any wagon you've seen. Just like as it scrambles down right after you guys, a tentacle comes down through the hole. It can't reach any of you, but it definitely tries. A bit of the railing of the stairs breaks as it like slams into the side. We are
dear.
Siri, you're on.
Okay. Siri is going to propose we draw that one fancy card from the Horror deck about the hidden truth.
Okay.
Yeah.
But the question is, what question do we ask?
Wait, we have a Horror deck? When did we have that?
You don't get the full Harrow deck, but you do get like cards from it for completing things. I pretend that I remember what that does and when you got it. Yes. No, you got it after the trial. I remember this.
At the courthouse, after the court.
Yeah.
Oh. Okay, so that's why I've never heard of it. I was like, wait, what?
I remember. Yes, I see it now. If using the optional system presented on a hidden truth can, the specific card can be played to give the PCs an automatic success on any one diplomacy check to gather information or one knowledge. So you have one question in regards to probably whatever that is, or one free diplomacy check. And all three, it has to be unanimous.
We should use it, but use it for what?
Wait, couldn't it also solve any puzzle?
The specific card can be played to give the PCs an automatic success on any one diplomacy check to gather information or one knowledge check. One question, not one solve of puzzle.
Huh.
Interesting.
Mm-hmm.
But one question you will definitively get if that question can be solved with a knowledge check, I should say.
How do we get done
How
with
do we
that?
do this?
Oh dear.
This seems like a dead end.
Could we do like a knowledge? Because we're here to rescue someone, right?
Oh, we're here to find Bob because Bob was.
I'm trying my very best to say nothing because you have one question right now, and I want to know where the card's being used before I'm like, aha.
We could ask the card where Bob would be based on, what we've seen and all that, where his most
The
likely
geography and all
position is.
that.
Yeah.
But before we ask that, like, what was the original objective? Like, why did the Order send us here?
Because the flesh golem, who you proved the innocence of, wanted to meet you here.
So that's it.
Yes.
All right.
It's become very clear since you got here that the Whispering Way got here first, and there have been a lot of shenanigans between here and there.
I am at a loss. I do not know.
A hero point could do the same. A hero point could do I will answer a question. Compound questions require multiple hero points. Wording is important right now.
No, we don't have divination. I don't think anybody has the divination spells.
The Siri could.
So I'd need to rest before I could do it, but I think where could we find Bob would be a good question.
Yeah,
and or his remains.
That sounds like.
I don't know if
find
that's
Bob. That would be his remains too, right?
True.
Yeah, I think that sounds like a good one. Where's Bob?
Okay.
Yeah.
Are we asking this with a hero point or a knowledge check? And if so, whose hero point?
I don't have a hero point anymore. I used it to try to survive. Try to get the golems.
Would it be better
elementals.
to use a geography or a hero point first?
I'm not sure. I'll leave that up to the other party members.
I would say that we would use a hero point because that'll get us more precisely where Bob is, and then we could save the knowledge check for whatever the heck that monster is.
Because you need to stay alive.
Yes.
To heal everybody. I could use my hero point.
Okay.
Okay. This is getting real spoopy real fast.
It is.
Yeah.
So, as I'm understanding it, what's happening right now is we want to use the card from the hero deck to get the big knowledge check on what even is that. Then we want to use Chewy's hero point, where's Bob? Right?
Yes.
That's how I understand it.
So, which do you want? I'll give you the card resolves. I want to call that probably a standard action from Isiri to use the card. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do.
Yeah.
The creature is... It's the biggest thing you've ever seen in your entire life. Definitely a flesh golem. Probably the pride and joy of Alphonse Karamark, the Lord of the Schloss, or whoever presently lives here. Certainly, it's probably kept somewhere where it's not gonna do harm. And then something happened, it got out. Can you take it? Yes, you can. But to just rush the thing will be costly. It's faster than anything you've ever seen. Let me get you some more stuff. Because if you use the thing to get the biggest success possible, I'm just going to give you most of the stuff. Like all flesh golems, it's going to have considerable DR, which is broken by adamantine. It probably is a boatload of hit points. It's probably about as hard to hit, if not harder to hit, than the one you just fought was. Probably harder. It has lots of spidery bits. You believe the webs you're seeing, and if they were a little closer together mechanically, you'd be in a web spell. They are closer up in that room. Probably originated from that. It also seems to have tentacles with which it can constrict. It also, they seem to be, actually probably as the card is like burning in Isiri's hand, a little bit of some like viscous purpley fluid drips down, hits the floor. There's like, tss. Probably you don't want that to touch you. It also probably could fire things into this room if it wanted to, given that it certainly can't fit through the door, but the webs did. Further, it probably, based on the noises it's actively making, trying to rip the walls apart to get at you, probably has some kind of vocal cords, maybe even some ability to speak. And some ability to speak, and that would have been something added to. Think of that a little less as the gift of sentience and a little more like an installed modification.
Okay.
It probably has some effects. They're probably not good. They are many and modal. Now, one thing I want to do further. Also, it has 2 attacks. I'll give you that.
All right, that's a good one to know.
That's basically everything about it, though. It definitely, it doesn't seem to be, if it's intelligent, it's animal level at best. Now, one thing I want to say is this is the last part of book 2. This is it, and it probably will take greater than an hour. Hero points are where they stand right now. Molden's is gone. Isiri has a series. Edgar has Edgar's. Before I answer the next question, Edgar, do you want to commit to that hero point loss?
Yeah.
Because I don't want to.
You haven't used my hero point, and I don't know about Molder's or Aurelian's.
John and Aurelian appear and go, "Ooh, we have a hero point." We let that happen once. They don't presently have hero points.
I'm just joking.
I don't want to like
relieve-
run the clock out and then get 3 hero points. Basically, is the goal here.
Can we do the Lord of the Rings thing where the Ghost Army appears, but it's just John, Aurelian, and Carrion?
Everyone else
Really?
stayed behind. Sorry about it.
At this point, I'm just making jokes.
So, what do you all think? So, I use the hero point group consistency since this might be the last fight.
I don't know how to beat this creature. We don't know how. They said rushing it is a bad idea.
I mean, there's
think
a bunch
hero
of webs that could be lit on fire.
Ooh.
That's a thing.
Oh, where's Bob then? Then we probably still need the where's Bob? If Bob is in there, we like
So we
Bob
know
on
that we're
fire.
not setting Bob on fire, too.
Exactly.
Alright. I'm gonna.
That's our
ask it
mission. If I'm not mistaken, our mission is to find Bob.
Then. Yeah.
That was last I checked, and I think that will solve it. I know losing the hero point sucks, and I'm going into next week without a hero point, so we'll see.
So what I'm
Actually-
hearing is Chewie uses Chewie's hero point. The question is, where is Bob?
Yes.
He's not in Schloss Karamark. I left a pregnant pause there because I didn't know if anyone was gonna get like real loud and just there, but he's not here.
What?
He is.
Nope, he's not here.
He is essential to this part of the encounter. You need him. I want to phrase this flavorfully without just reading the text of the AP. Yet you need Bob to be able to stand a chance against this thing mostly. Now, granted, should the 3 of you happen to roll really well, maybe you could take this thing out. It's probably going to cost at least one of your lives, and it's unlikely. You're going to need to get past it to get to Bob. There is a way you can call him on the other side of the bigger one.
On the other side of the bigger one.
Like up that ladder.
Oh, there's a way to call Bob up the ladder?
Yes.
So why don't I just go outside and fly up to the top of the building?
Yeah.
Okay, we're still on initiative.
That sounds good to me.
Um,
And then go
in
down.
the meantime, before Asiri does that, she will cast Burning Hands up into the thing.
As I said, you expended a standard action to use the card.
Okay.
Those
so
are a little less
still an
common
initiative.
points. Yeah.
Yes.
You will probably not be off initiative till we start Broken Moon.
I think we should go down. I like the burning, but maybe I don't know. Let's go down.
Yeah.
Get away from it right now, and then
Yes.
deliberate, and then come up with a strategy.
So we're gonna keep Asiri will just
Because we
keep
said we can
moving down.
attack here.
Then is there move action?
Okay. And
Same here.
I want to. The squares now matter.
Okay.
The F is where down is.
Okay.
We could have used that ring of invisibility.
Actually, JK, I lied. The best I could do is not harm you. So, does Asiri want to go to the top?
Outside, you mean?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I was gonna say I'm not going back up through that door.
I didn't think you were, friend. Okay.
So yeah, Asiri will go up outside to the top.
Give a perception check.
Kind of figured as much. For Asiri, and then for Luke.
You have the owl. Yay.
Asiri realizes she's afraid of heights. She looks around. It's real high up here. I put you in a square. You can't legally resolve it. And I'll put you here. Okay, so where that... No, hell with it. Come here, you two. You're not there, but you're there. Where that gray bit is the other side of the shutter in the room where the monster is. It's... I want to double check.
We're gonna need to be quiet.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not sure it matters. Do I have? You would know if I had special senses. No, I do not. The metal itself is thin enough when you put foot on it, it hears you and it begins pounding on the roof. The roof doesn't give, but it knows where you are.
Scary.
You guys are probably about 600 feet from the water below. Give or take. Yeah. This triangular bit is a frame that sits on top of the shutter. It seems that if the shutter were to open, the frame would like hold itself in place. That runs up higher on. There are 3 levels and like a what the hell are they called? There's a ladder running up what is basically a scaffolding.
So there's
up there. Asiri can get up there easy enough. Asiri's the only one there. There is it's a really strange looking brass device. It's got dials and protrusions, and there's some kind of strange purpley liquid in it. If you could knowledge arcana. Well, yeah, give me a knowledge arcana check.
Could I do a spellcraft?
You can do a knowledge arcana check.
All right.
Alternatively, you could do a UMD. That works too.
Okay. Use magic device. I actually have neither. I have ranks in neither of those. The best I can get is a 10.
I want to.
Oh wait, I'm looking at.
Really clear
I was
right
looking
now.
at Lulu there.
The best I can do is talk to Asiri. You two were not here.
Yeah, I have neither knowledge arcana or UMD.
Okay. Then you're not.
Is this something that can move?
No, it appears to be attached to the ceiling. There are a bunch of cables and cords and bunch of copper and rubber. You're not really sure what it is or does.
All right. I'm assuming I can't just like poke at it until something happens. So
no.
Before my fly runs out, I'm gonna head back down and say we got to go through the ladder because I have no idea how to do this thing.
Okay. So I'll assume you guys resolve here in this room.
How many fly spells can you do?
That was my last one for the day.
Okay. Who's Asiri, you're the fastest. This is what we should do. You run to the ladder. Me and Molden distract the creature.
Ability.
I can't
Anybody
use the
want to go
device. Someone who can figure out how to use this weird magic whatever has to be the one up there.
I can use invisibility
Okay.
a few times, actually. It's not the best, but then we could try to sneak up there and go stealthily. It still might be dangerous, and Asiri could, watch our backs. I don't know what we can do in this situation.
I mean, if you guys
maybe Asiri flies up there.
If you guys can get up there, give me the signal that you've gotten past, and I can ignite the webs once you're out of harm's way.
No, do either one of us have message? I don't have message.
No.
I don't have cantrips,
Nope.
so then I cannot do that. I can create water. It's not raining, so I can create water, and since you're below us, it should go down directly in the ladder, and you'll see a puddle of water. How's that sound? Would that work? Like a little bit of rain, I guess it would look like almost. It might put out the flames that we're trying to do, but it's magical fire, so I think it'll work.
Well, I'm pretty sure as soon as you open that shutter, that thing is going to know what's going on.
That's what I'm worried about as well.
So basically by that point, you're going to be shouting down to me that you're up there. Like, I don't think it's wise to just waste the time to cast a spell when this thing is going to be jumping on you pretty much by the time you get up there.
We can actually yell in invisibility, and it won't break the spell. So, and when we get up there, we can go, "Hey, we're up!" Yeah. I'll let Edgar do that because, yeah, that sounds fun.
Okay, I'll go invisible.
You can go. Okay, yeah, you can do your own. All right, I do mine as well. Invisibility.
Can Edgar go invisible? Does he have that in his spells?
No, I thought that you were. I thought you could cast it more than once.
Okay.
I can, but I thought I cast invisibility on Edgar, then I cast invisibility on myself.
That means 1 round is passed on Edgar. Initiative is back on at Asiri. I'll put the invisible people at the door.
6 minutes.
Squares matter.
Yes, Asiri is not going all the way up, but she's basically standing somewhere where she can shoot the webs if she has to.
Okay. And Edgar.
I enter the room stealthily.
Do you want to move greater than half speed?
No, half speed's fine.
Make a stealth check.
And
that comes down to, it's probably something you can't. Yeah, no, it doesn't seem to see you, but it's in the squares it occupies as you move into the room. Just kind of waiting. It almost looks like it's breathing, but it's more like it's just shuddering in the motions that breath looks like.
Okay.
And that was a move action.
So how many squares can I move?
Another 3 with a double move.
Okay,
And actually, before you move,
okay.
I want to be double great for the both of us.
Is this thing still getting hit by spiritual weapon? You. No, because I got too far away from it.
Yeah. Whoops.
Oh, well.
I didn't mean to do that. My bad. God, stop that, Tommy. It's not that big. I want to... You ever play Operation Chewie?
Yeah.
Don't touch the sides.
Okay.
It now is an accurate representation of a 3x3 square.
So don't touch the sides of the monster.
Yeah, walking into its square, it'll know where you are.
Okay. Since I destroy... Could I go around this stuff here?
Actually, one thing I will say, as you move up here, the pellet grenade seems to have wrecked the room. There's blood coming out of where those eyes were blinking in the idol. There's just blood and mess and blood. This is shattered. There's liquid and a dead woman collapsed on the floor. There's lots of other broken alchemical bric-a-brac. This is an interesting way to have done this.
Okay. But does it count as difficult terrain if I walk across it?
No. It's not going to be so bad that, like, glass crunches, it knows where you are. It's just, you've done some things.
Okay, I want to try to go this way then?
Okay, sure.
2, and then towards where the statue was. That's 2, and you said 3?
Yeah.
That tiny corner, like have my back against the wall.
Got it. Molten as well?
I know that I'm really bad at stealth, and I know my character is loud. So even though I'm invisible, I will go up, and then if I see it moving towards me, like if I feel like I make a mistake, my character will immediately turn around and try to book back out of the room.
So how that will happen is if it sees you, it has readied actions, and you're also in its threat range. Like as soon as Chewie stepped up there, it's there. So you will not have time to react if it sees you. Do you move into the room? Yeah, I see that you do.
Yes.
Okay.
There's my stealth check.
Seems good. It doesn't seem to notice.
Close. Okay, then I again proceed very cautiously, very nervously, and half speed, and I will.
Your speed's
20.
I
will. Yes, which is 10 speed for me.
Gotcha.
1. Can I move through these or no?
Yeah, there's shattered glass, dead woman, blood coming out of this.
There we go. Very, very, very slow.
Okay. That
was my double move, I believe.
What do I do? There's no way it's gonna see you. You guys can both very easily tell. Well, even on my best day, I can't beat a... Yeah, no. Seems to have no idea. Molden probably has to, like, limbo a little to not get whapped by the tentacles of this thing. It's real close. On its turn, what does it do on its? I guess nothing, huh? Yeah, it doesn't do anything. It twitches and Asiri.
I mean, Asiri's just going to sort of wait there, remaining quiet. Basically holding action until she receives the signal to blast the webs.
Okay. Make a knowledge arcana check.
The best I can get is a 10, but I can try.
Okay. Call it a religion check from you, Divine Caster, or nature.
Okay, that makes a huge difference.
Yeah. This is for rolling at your own spell. Okay.
No idea.
No, you know. If you cast magical fire, won't do anything more or less than normal fire would to the web spell. You would burn a 5-foot square, or in your case, a 15-foot cone. And if the creature happens to be in that 15-foot cone, it would take 2d4 fire damage plus the damage from your spell. So it's not going to start a chain reaction, if that's what you're thinking.
Okay, so then she will hold turn to...
Okay. Egger.
Yeah.
Alrighty.
I don't think this will take the now 59 or 58 rounds.
2 ladder.
Okay, so hang on. So there is enough web on the ladder and the lever that if you were to move up, you would be moving through enough web to possibly be bad.
Be what? Bad?
Like you'd be moving through a web spell.
Isn't the web spell just slow you down? Or does it actually immobilize you?
That would be an Arcana check from Chewie.
Alrighty. The Arcana.
Right.
So again, it's not Molden's turn, it's Edgar's. I asked for Chewie. But Chewie is good enough. You'd be
overzealous.
You would get grappled if you get stuck in. It's probably permanent, given that it's not coming from the spell, it's coming from a construct thing. You can cut through them. That's going to count as attacking. If you like start hacking through webs, it kind of comes down to how do you feel about your reflex save.
About my what you cut out?
Your reflex save or your escape artist check or luck.
I feel good with my escape artist and all that.
Okay.
So I need to pull the lever.
The lever is like webbed in place. You would need to remove the webs to pull the lever.
Okay, can I remove the webs without attacking? Like, wait, stand it and pull it, and then try to pull my hand out?
No.
Dang it! And it's locked up there when I look up.
Yeah. It's pretty obvious to you. Lever opens, shutter. To pull that, you'll need to clear the webs.
Okay. I don't know. Wait here until, I feel like Molden's here, since I know I was moving faster than he is.
Okay, make a stealth check.
Just for some backup. Okay.
Molden, make a perception check. No idea.
Yeah.
It's also your turn.
Alright, I shall move slowly as well. 5, 10,
What's your stealth again? Plus
15.
You should roll stealth. You could reasonably fail.
I have a very, very low stealth roll.
Mm-hmm. So that's a 29. So as Molden is moving, Molden contacts the side of the creature. It twitches your direction, but doesn't seem to know where you are.
Alright. How you said it's like what, 50 feet to get up, or is it 60 feet?
60 feet of moving through difficult terrain and escape artist reflex.
The web is at the very top.
It runs up the ladder.
So someone needs to free the lever so we can even open the top of the staircase. I mean, the top of the thing.
Right.
And we can't pull it off?
No.
That counts as an attack.
Yeah, since web is like, there's not just like, here's a cobweb. It's, here's a... I can't think of an analogy. There's strong strands of supernatural rope.
I have thought of something that we could do. My hand does have the vortex thingy. It could suck the webs up.
Wind tunnel! That would be an attack.
Alrighty.
Also, you two don't know where each other are. Talking.
Yeah.
They will probably hear you if you talk.
So, all right. Well, I think I'm just going to start moving up there slowly until I get to the top. I mean. Okay.
Make a reflex save.
Ew.
I think, wasn't it?
I was just imagining Chewie's hand doing like vacuum sounds as it sucks up the webs.
Molden, well, you have Edgar's children. So as Molden gets Molden puts it. Someone hasn't watched Inuyasha.
I know what you're talking about.
Thank you.
That monk.
So Molden is put a hand on the ladder, put a foot on the ladder, put a hand on the ladder, and that's when he gets stuck in the web. Nothing seems to change. Yeah, no. There's maybe like a What happens? The faint sound of grieve on rung rings out in the room. It's probably enough realistically that Edgar hears it. The creature twitches again. Doesn't seem to know what life is. It's not smart enough to. Yeah, actually. Edgar definitely knows Molden is there because there are strands of web twitching as Molden is trying to break out. But the creature is unfortunately a big dumb flesh golem. Asiri.
This is so scary.
Still holding turn.
Edgar.
Okay,
You're pretty sure you know both Molden's square and that he's stuck.
Okay, I am... So I pull the lever.
First, you would have to try to clear the web.
Okay, I want to vacuum up the webs.
Alrighty. You draw your hand. What mechanically does this do?
It can suck things towards me, so it'll basically be like pulling them off of it.
I better double check how that works.
Vortex. It's what you would type in, it's hands hunger.
Yum, 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 yum.
I just like to call it vortex because it reminds me of Inuyasha.
That's fair. Let me make sure this can do it. When the hand occupied by your anger sword is empty, the parasite can create a vortex that affects one creature or object within 15 feet, potentially doing that thing. It's a full round action, can be employed with con. Roll a d20 and add your... Yeah, you're basically making a grab. You have to make a CMB to do it, which is why it's an attack roll. It breaks stealth. So that happens. Make a CMB.
Alrighty, CMB here.
Nope. Full round action CMB. The creature will act right after.
Asiri, hearing that, I'd like to take my turn before the creature.
You both are holding action, though.
I was holding turn.
You know, it's...
Delay turn.
I'm using different mechanics. Do you want me to throw monsters at you from the floor? I'll do it.
Okay, let's see.
You basically are both doing the same thing in this Ustalavic standoff.
A what standoff?
I didn't want to say Mexican standoff. You're in Ustalavic.
Okay.
It's Ustalavic. Any roll a d20.
Okay.
Just a flat d20. We're racing.
Who, me?
Yeah. Because we're both floating on the side of the initiative board right now.
Ah, gotcha.
Winner goes first. Okay, that's all I need to see. Edgar, it's not successful. You pull out your hand and a vortex of black energy that everyone in the room sees begins to pull at the strands of the rope, that's strands of the web, you know what I mean, damn it. Mm-hmm. And you pull and you yank and you yoink and you yeah, and you don't quite get there. The Promethean shrieks to Siri.
So Asiri will step up into the room.
Okie dokie, 5, 10, so 20 feet puts you moving to its threat range. You have cover as you move into that square, basically, so it doesn't provoke.
Okay.
Watch it be just Molden that survives this.
is
And then as a...
our insurance plan able to handle that outcome?
What?
Is our insurance plan able to ensure that outcome?
Would we be able to sell enough stuff to resurrect 4 people?
Molden's not covered by your insurance.
God damn it.
They don't like tieflings and loose to laugh. They don't like anything in loose to laugh. They only like the board.
So I'm the only one with health insurance, from what I understand, yes?
Well, by that logic, so would Aurelian. The Esoteric Order of the Palatini has really great health coverage, what with the fighting zombies constantly. Anyway, Emmy's used a move action.
Then cast defensively, which is level plus mod.
Yep. What are you casting? Never mind. Whatever it is, resolved.
Yes. Burning Hands.
Okie dokie. I will make a reflex save. What's my DC? I assume you're pointing it at the creature?
Yes.
Dope. Okay. Oh, now you've made it mad, Emmy.
I know.
She's like, yeah, I know, right? I do not like where its stat block is in this book. God damn it. Okay.
DC should be 10 plus half caster level plus stat. Yeah?
Plus level of spell.
Plus level of spell.
So it should be a 4. I got a 21. I'm sure I pass.
Yeah. You definitely pass.
It takes 5 points of fire damage. I've played this game too much.
She's also igniting the webs, yeah?
Yeah, there's not enough there mechanically to have given anyone difficult terrain as they moved from here to here. So, yes, there were webs there. They are now gone. But there's nothing to have stuck it there. Otherwise, it would be stuck as well.
Okay. So it's not something where it'd catch on fire.
But no. But
darn.
This square, you catch a dead lady on fire. That happens. And now...
what's another burning corpse to add to the pile?
Screaming and shrieking and carrying on. May the odds be in your favor, my friend. I kind of want to secret roll this so you don't see the mods. Whatever, I'm attacking Emmy. 29 to hit.
Oh, yeah.
Let me make sure I can do this. Those are... Please support us on Patreon for random baby noises as I read. Okay, got it.
I didn't hear any baby noises.
Thank you, Ross. I love you.
I mean, you might be overselling this Friday the 13th thing a bit too much to yourself.
24 bludgeoning damage at Emmy.
Ow.
Would a 33 confirm against Edgar?
To hit me?
Yes.
Yeah.
D6 plus this number. This is already doubled. 45 damage. This thing, basically, it swings one of its arms and it hits Emmy in the gut, and then the other one comes down and hits Edgar in, the shoulder and pushes down.
So I'm taking 45?
All 45. Mm-hmm. Okay. It has 2 attacks and is attacking.
Goodbye, world.
Does that put you to dying?
Yes.
Oh, it does to it. Okay. There's 1 hero point floating. Is it used now?
Yes.
Okay. Flavor that life. I love that we do that also.
So this thing basically rips into Edgar as I know mechanically there's nothing on fire right now, but
that's not. Well, mechanically no, but flavor-wise, there's a dead lady and webs and it and
yes.
other things as well. Hello.
So, just sort of like a burning bit of web flies over its face, singeing it, not harming, but definitely distracting it long enough to help Edgar.
Good enough. Molden, at the top of your turn, it's a CMB escape artist. Yeah.
Does that break my invisibility?
No, this is not an attack. This is trying to break out.
All right, well then CMB to hopefully break out.
Which you do.
Oh, okay. Well, the goal is still to try to get Bob. I say, Edgar, I'm still gonna go. I hope you're okay. The only thing we can do is fighting it will not save us, and I can't save him anyways because I don't have the actual spells to do it.
Edgar, you are passed out.
Oh yeah.
I'll get the lever, and that's when the tentacle comes down.
Yeah.
Is the lever at the bottom or the top?
Yeah, it's at the top. Or excuse me, it's at the bottom. It's at the bottom. Edgar's at it.
So we can't. The ladder going up leads to a latch or the giant circle, because I thought it led to a latch.
It leads
like a small hole.
No, it leads to a big metal opening. Damn it, I can't think of what the word is, and I'm not looking at the PDF. Hang on. It does not lead to a small latch. It leads to, you saw it. Here, I'll just beep. The triangle will remain in place. The circle will open. Things under the triangle will open. That's just framework that's supported.
Okay. Well, that's unfortunate.
Why can I not think of what even is that called?
And so I cannot move the lever without making an attack roll?
The ladder is webbed. Or, excuse me, the lever
The
is
lever.
webbed. Yeah. You would need to. That's
I can't.
Free.
And that. So everything happens, destroys the invisibility. Everything I do, because I get stuck, and I can't get through there without opening the latch. Okay, I guess I'm gonna try to. I'm gonna do that then. I'm going to try to open the hatch. So CMB, is that what you said?
Yeah. You're rolling at the web again, basically.
Okay.
And that's good enough. The hatch opens. It's probably from where Molden is standing. It's probably just you kick the thing.
Oh,
and it.
I couldn't do that actually because standard action to break out of the webs. So.
Oh, fair. Yeah.
My apologies.
Thank you for policing yourself.
I completely. Yeah, I'm gonna die. Yay.
Do you want to do anything though?
But breaking
out
do anything
without opening the latch and moving up. I can't move away from the latch if I need to move up, so I can't do anything. I have to stay there.
Okay. So I think it passes to Siri.
I can hear Aurelian now.
Aurelian, is that you? In some drow cultures, when drow eat other drow, they gain the spirits of them within.
So, Siri is definitely going to channel some positive energy.
Okay. I don't think that provokes. Yeah, I don't think it provokes.
Nope.
Never have I ever played a cleric.
Channel does not ever provoke.
Dang, he's nice.
Chewie gets, yeah, that's another 9. Jesus. Chewie gets 4 back. Chewie is up at 4 hit points.
Then I suppose Lulu will fly up behind a Siri and spend some of that ring to try and hit the thing.
Okay. So then you would be making a ranged attack inside this creature's start range. Now I feel a pang of gout. Of gout. I feel my foot hurts.
I'm the one that has gout.
Oh, sorry about it. Ooh, rough. Okay. Do you want your familiar to provoke an attack of opportunity? Because now I'm a little sad. I don't mind killing PCs. I mind killing pets.
No.
Okay.
That's a good point. This thing's got crazy legs.
Crazy legs.
Those crazy legs.
I suppose Isiri will sort of rush back down.
Okay. It provokes an attack of opportunity.
Yes. That would, wouldn't it?
Usually I go by chess rules, but if you'd like to think this one out, that's fine. Just you can't run the clock out for 3 hero points. So how was everyone's day? Was it good? How was work?
I did not work today. Had a day off.
Nice.
We all died, Mom. It was pretty great.
I mean, the thing's going to hit Isiri next turn anyways. So
You could whisk it for the
may as
biscuit.
well.
Gotta get that biscuit.
Yep.
If we make it 13 more minutes, this will be an episode of Carrion Crown where no one dies, though.
So
It says in invisibility, if you cut a rope, it doesn't count as an attack.
Right.
Does
Cutting a
web
rope
technically counts?
it does not. It counts as like it is making a CMB.
I couldn't use the that's what I'm saying. So I can't use like a knife to cut the webs.
No, cutting
That's
a
not
rope.
doable?
Cutting a rope is one thing. Something that has a mechanical DC to break, as like with grapples and things, is otherwise.
Okay. Okay.
So we.
I won't put a turn timer on you, Isiri, but do you know what you're doing?
I'm waiting for you.
Me?
Like.
Oh, you want me to attack you? You're moving down.
I mean, I may as well not because because it'll only get 1 attack if I move down. So yeah, move down.
24 to hit.
Yep.
19 points of bludgeoning damage.
She's still standing.
And then I didn't do this last time because I wanted to full attack. It's smart enough to realize it has many a target. Now it thinks it has one. A 36 over a series CMD.
Oh, yeah.
The series grappled.
Joy.
In better news, Lulu won't provoke now.
That's true. So
Weird mechanic.
Lulu's gonna blast the thing then.
Okay.
And it was
D20 plus the only one in here with 2 numbers on it that you rolled. I think it's a +7 from you, if I remember correct. I really don't though. Pip. Yeah, D20 plus 7. Which
D20 plus 7?
Yeah.
I thought it was to hit first.
Right, yeah. D20 plus 7, which you rolled. And you have a 13, which it definitely connects, but doesn't seem to phase it.
Can I use my bit of guidance for Lulu?
Yes.
Okay, then Lulu will re-roll the hit. Nope.
Not quite. Meanwhile, at the Hall of Justice. I guess you were done, right?
Yep.
All right, I'm going to try to maintain the grapple. 30.
Yeah.
And then this thing takes a move action. Right now it's... The thing I hate the most about Carrion Crown is the creature you are presently fighting does not have art that's easy to tell what is. So I kind of just grabbed a looking spider monster. It's hit you with like a arm thing, and then as a move action, it moves you up into the stickier parts of it.
Oh, fun.
Attack it from the inside.
It does not do the swallow hole.
Okay.
So I've used my standard action to maintain, then a move action to put you up there. It doesn't know where Molden is. It knows where... Okay, we have to do it.
Yep.
I need to put... which of these looks owly? Pip. Now who's running out the clock? It's Tommy, that's who. I need to know where Lulu is on the board. Lulu is the only... I need to know where Lulu is on the board. She's represented by this imp right here. Ceiling is 60 feet high. And Lulu is presently the only threat that I am aware of.
All right. Lulu was right by Asiri.
So she was
So
right there.
Yep.
Then I'm going to take a move action.
That's it.
And is Lulu a tiny creature? I'm like 90% sure an owl is a tiny creature. So therefore Lulu can occupy, like, it and Lulu could be in the same square. It moves basically right under her. Molden.
My turn?
Yeah.
Alright. I'm still invisible, correct?
Yes.
Alright, let freedom ring. Alright, that does not break invisibility. I will have them all swarm around the big beast.
Hockey donkey.
I know attacking it is pretty much pointless, but they will then start flying up to hopefully provide either attacks of opportunity or distract it and have it come up. So 3 of them will fly directly up.
Oh, shit. Okay.
Three of them will fly directly up, and then one of them will fly over to the latch and will attack the latch if possible. Okay. And attack the webbing around the latch. As you said, they can cut or they can attack doing the latch is an attack, so that's what they're going to do. It's going to go over there and attack the latch.
So again,
and
I want to be clear. I want to be clear. You're making an attack, like because CMB is an attack. You were making a grapple check.
A grapple check does not break invisibility. Then. Of the rules that I'm reading, unless I'm way off on these, because you're saying I'm trying to grapple it.
I'm saying that if the wasp wants to break the webs, it's a CMB to try to clear webs.
Yep, if I can't do it without breaking my invisibility, then yes, I'm going to have them try to do it and them to try to distract. It's our only option that I know, and then I'm going to attempt to climb.
Yeah, I'm not saying that's bad, but go ahead and do it.
That's all I'm doing. I'm trying to do what I can.
Okay.
It's the only thing I know to save us from what I was told, because the information we were given is that's what we were given. That's a CMB. I probably didn't do it.
Not quite.
I climbed. What do I need to roll? A reflex again, or CMB for moving through difficult terrain or the web?
Reflex or escape artist.
Oh, okay.
Since this is possibly Asiri's last turn conscious, I'll tweak the odds +1 to that 10, make it an 11.
Not quite good enough.
To open the door.
Again, not quite good enough.
Yeah,
right.
It was worth a shot.
Yeah, it's all we got. I'm still trying what I can.
So, do we have a name yet for our mage oligarchy in Kingmaker? I've been coming up with a few interesting ones.
Asiri will channel positive energy, trying to keep herself alive.
Okay. I guess you can do that, White. I've never grappled a cleric before. Oh, actually, it's not a serious turn. I lied. I fucked up. This part, I did screw this up. Edgar, it's your turn. You have 4 hit points.
I'm drinking potion.
Okay. Now it's on the series.
All right. 3d6, here we come. It's a little bit better.
Okay. Now it
and
has
then
18.
Then Lulu.
Mm-hmm.
Can she 5 foot down into the hole?
Yes.
And then shoot up and be out of provoking?
And shoot up because I have the grappled condition, but yes.
Oh, yeah. Gotcha. Here we go. 17.
Okay. Does not hit.
Dang.
Actually, wait. Yeah, does not hit. Had to go back and double check. All done?
Yep.
Alrighty, gonna try to hold on to ya. And so it do. If Emmy could make a fort save.
Fort save.
Yeah.
Joy. Man.
That would fail.
Yep.
So as Emmy does the channeling, you feel that liquid start running down you, and that's when Emmy locks up. Or when Asiri locks up, I should say, and is paralyzed. At the top of this thing's turn, it's 15 points of... I'm going to call that acid damage. It's untyped, but I'm going to call it acid. And I still have the... There's not much I can do. Because I have the grappled condition. I can't attack without severe nags. I might swing at a freedom. Let me double check that. I think it's a -2 to do anything but escape the grapple.
I did move all the freedoms 30 feet away from it.
Oh, okay, fair enough. I wasn't sure if this
It was trying to provoke attacks and trying to make it move towards them to give up its bait and whatnot. That's what my attempt was.
That makes sense. I'll roll a d5 for it. I think you had 5. If I roll a 5, it goes after the one at the lever. I can't attack, but it does move over. Why am I moving Lulu? I don't move Lulu. And it's on Molden.
All right. I believe I am stuck in this thing again, so I will make a CMB to try to break out.
Which you do.
Okay. And then I will attempt to move.
It's close, but not quite.
Okay, and then the eagle will again attempt to grapple the lever to open it.
It's close, but not quite.
Okay, and then the other eagles, since the 3 of them will stay up in the air, one of them will come down to at least attack range, and will be right over here on this side.
Sure. And
trying to it be irritating. But the other 3 are in the air, trying to be moving targets. They're constantly moving, trying to make the creature come at them because it's from what I understand, dumb construct. Hopefully it'll work.
Okay, so this one goes flying around. This doesn't respond. It's too concerned with the thing in its tentacles. Because mechanically, I can't have attacks of opportunity if I'm grappling something.
Use another eagle. Try to open the thing.
Edgar is right there.
True.
It's Edgar's turn, right? That's what I thought.
I think you're done. It seems like you're done.
It's okay. I thought your turn was still going on. So it's my turn?
I think. I'm confused as well.
Alrighty. CMB on lever.
And the lever comes down. All of that opens up. Daylight bursts into the room. The creature makes some kind of shrill, shrieky noise. Asiri's eyes are frozen open, and it's probably a little blinding to be looking up, and the light cometh down. But the latch is open.
Okay. So Molden is stuck right now, and I cannot attack again.
You can keep climbing.
Okay. I want to start climbing too.
So, I guess what I should say is it would be a move action for you to stand up. You can reach the ladder from prone. You can have taken potions while you were down, but you did go down.
Okay. So, I'm just at least going to stand up if I'll be ready to climb next round?
Sure. And Asiri, basically, it's just Lulu at this point. Hello.
People still there?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
No,
I suppose Lulu, who I can't control, We'll fly over to here while the series grappled.
Okay.
More over here. And
Ping it again, I'm sorry.
There.
Boop. Sure.
And try and blast the thing.
Blast him!
Fingers crossed. Oh!
Well, roll to confirm. That would hit. But it doesn't confirm.
Darn. $3d6. Force damage.
Okay. A relevant number. It's not happy.
And then the roll for pushing it.
A d20 plus 17.
Yep. Plus the 2 because it was a 3 use.
Sure. Okay. It fails to budge.
Dang, this thing's beefy.
Ver chonky boy. Anything else from you?
Nope, that's about it.
Asiri takes
Asiri's paralyzed, so she can't do anything.
Oh, yeah, I need to hold up. Bam, boom, bam, boom, bam. 9 points of acid damage at the top of the round. And I... or 14.
9
rather.
points of acid damage?
Why did I say 9? I put mine as 9. 14 points of acid damage.
Asiri is unconscious.
Okay.
At -1.
All right. Oh, I don't know what I... Role-playing constructs is hard in combat, because I know what I want to do, but does it know what's it...
Especially playing a construct that's gone berserk.
Yeah. I think I'm gonna... It provokes from this eagle. It's gonna set Asiri down there. Such as it is from the eagle, it does provoke.
Huh.
But positive it actually hitting.
There are bunches of things floating and misses, flying around, but the thing that hit it is Lulu. I almost killed Lulu by putting Lulu in jail.
Then you killed it with
it doesn't provoke from Lulu either.
Lulu doesn't have a threat range. She's tiny.
She's...
So she has a threat range of 0 feet. Well, sure, it provokes. If Lulu would like to peck at it, Lulu can peck at it. You can't use the Ring of the Ram.
I mean, Lulu's mad. She's gonna at least try.
The warrior spirit.
Yes. I have...
Just throw a d20 at the board. We'll crunch the numbers after I... Damn.
19, no.
Okay.
Wow.
So you need... It would be +7. Yeah, it'd be the same number. So 20, 4, 5. That does connect.
Okay.
For a D3 plus Lulu's dex, I think. I'm going to call it a D3.
So that'll be D3 plus 3.
Yeah. So Lulu hits it square on, right where the tentacle is that hits her. It doesn't really seem to phase it. I assume a 39 hits your familiar. Oh my God.
Yeah.
Anyone remember Hedwig? I remember Hedwig.
Yeah.
Shh. She has a number of hit points equal to half of a series max and 21 damage.
You said, 39 to hit. 21. So it's half of a series.
Yeah, that's Lulu's total.
So 51, or not 51. Yeah, 51. Half of 51.
So 25. So Lulu has 4 hit points and is still standing. We'll run it to Molden and then we'll call it. We'll let Edgar have one too. Why not?
Okay. Attack of opportunity?
No, I mean not attacks of opportunity. I mean like Molden have a turn, Edgar have a turn.
Oh, okay, so it's my turn?
No, right now it's Molden's.
Oh, okay, so
okay.
I was confused.
That may have been, yeah, that's my bad. It's late. I say to the two people from Germany.
Stuck again.
And you remain.
That's me. I believe I can attempt twice. Twice to break free, but I'm not sure. I don't know. Whatever.
I'll let it happen.
Okay. Just to see if I... No, I didn't break free either way. You said 17. All right. The Eagles will try... two of them, since the latch is open, this one will now try to get over here. This one will get into flanking, and then they will each attack, and then the other three will... two of them will get closer, and then one of them will stay up top and swirl around.
Okay.
So 2 attacks.
So before you roll, hold on. Now that I'm not grappling somebody, 40 to hit one of the Eagles for 26
damage. Yeah, that kills. Oh, yeah. Just pop.
Let freedom squawk as it hits the wall and dies.
Yep, and then now there's 3 Eagles within its attack range, and then there's one about outside of its attack range, and that's the end of my turn.
Okay, fair enough. And Edgar.
So I want to go up the ladder to get away from this thing. I can't heal a Siri. I literally have no way to heal a Siri. So I'm going up the ladder.
Okay. So you'd get to where the ladder's... Before you do that, the ladder's not wide enough. Like, climbing over Molden is awkward in combat. Also, Molden is stuck. There are, like... If you can find a way to bypass the ladder, you could probably get up.
Too bad I don't have the rope of climbing. That's...
The rope of climbing is the exact distance, yeah.
Okay.
We thought it was for the bridge. No, it's for this. There's so many 60s.
I want to defend Mulder as he climbs. I'm preparing to just fire the bow when the thing comes close. So.
Okay. Yeah, I'm going to do one more round of combat. Screw it. Siri, you're no longer grappled. You're still paralyzed for one less round.
Stabilize?
Oh, yeah, roll to stabilize, please. That would be a good thing. Thought somebody rolled a physical dice. Like, what was that? What is this bull mess?
Oh, I do have physical dice. We're rolling physical dice?
No, we're not. I want to see...
I rolled a 20. Oh, I rolled a 20 again.
Yeah, I had a player who did that once, and that's why we don't roll physical dice anymore. Because y'all cheat. Not all of you. Obviously, all of you don't cheat, but that guy did. So he ruined it for everyone. Move it makes you... Damn.
That's a 6 to stabilize.
Yeah, you're down by 1. Ring of the Ram is good.
I'd like to point out, but since we've been playing together, I think a few of us have rolled 2 20s in a row on this roll thing multiple times.
Yeah, that's fair. 1 in 400s happen where I can see them. I don't know any of y'all. I know some of y'all in real life. I know one of you in real life in this call.
I still remember the 1 in 8,000.
Yeah, that basically happened today too. I guess... Let me get a perception check from Lulu. Lulu is intelligent.
Okay. $20.
So the Ring of the Ram is... Lulu almost has a bonded object at this point. That thing's really, really powerful. The problem is you don't have a lot of hit points and you're right on top of it. But the Ring of the Ram has done 20% of this creature's health and damage.
Wow.
So I'm saying there's a chance, I guess.
For now, Lulu is going to full retreat so she can get far enough away to pew at it for a bit.
Sure. An eagle fell on that grenade, so you can fly up.
Yep.
Run, Lulu, run.
Lulu with 2 hit points. It's just a big old...
Maybe you were the only one to survive.
It's Lulu and Mulder.
Lulu and Friends. That's the new campaign. Hey, have you heard about Lulu and Friends? Okay.
Oh, but so yeah, I just have to do a single move, I think, to be out of range of it.
Yeah,
and
so
then I can pew pew again.
Indeed. If you can just hit that 25, that's the magic number.
Nope.
Nah, indeed, nah. All done?
All done.
Alrighty. So there are 2 eagles at ground level right now. Is that right?
Yes, and one above him. 3 eagles inside of his threat range.
Got it. So I'm gonna attack 2 of them. I add in the 20s. I add 46 plus 9. 2 of them die.
Yeah.
I'm gonna keep running. Fuck it. Molden's on.
All right. Again, I will CMB to try to get out.
And you do.
Hey, look. All right. I will get out of Edgar's way. I will actually move. I'm still invisible. So one.
Oh yeah, that's it.
Yeah, I can only.
I forgot. Edgar probably tries to climb the stairs and finds like some ankle. Wait a minute.
Yeah, since I didn't know you were invisible there.
Ninja.
Is that thing? That thing's is really in the way, isn't it? I can't. I can go. Can I get around here? Like right here? Is that enough room or no?
Yeah, you can. And
all right, so
it can't see you even if you run. So
I'm gonna be moving towards a Siri and try to get a Siri up. At least that's my plan. And then the other freedom will come around here, and then we'll be right in the way. Is it within range of Edgar?
Looks like it.
Okay, then the other eagle, the one that's out of range, will come and provoke an attack and go straight for it. Just like dive bomb, look like it's dive bombing, attacking it.
Sure.
The one's just right over here.
And it goes splorch.
It was the last 2. So I only have 1 left right here. So Edgar, I used the attack up. I moved. I did what I can. I mean, I guess this eagle will make an attack since it's right there.
No reason.
It moved a little bit.
Technically,
yeah,
it's flanked. Molden is technically threatening his square.
I don't know, but I'll accept it. Oh.
Bandit hits.
Look at that. Okay.
Just like
your weapon's keen.
No, it's not Molden. That's
right.
Freedom.
Okay.
Buzzy freedom. Precision damage is also really good right now.
The precision will hit.
It is successfully angered. Okay. Precision damage is the only reason we're getting through those with freedoms. Let freedom sneak attack.
That's 3 summons this game, or this
okay.
day.
Does Edgar shoot it, or does Edgar draw his sword and charge at it?
Run, Edgar, run!
Or does Edgar just get out?
I'm running up the ladder.
Okay, there is webs.
I eat through the webs.
Okay. So, mechanically, you are climbing through CMBs, or you are attacking it, or it's used its attack of opportunity, you are running down the stairs, basically, unless there's some other option you can think of.
I'm going up the stairs. I mean, up the ladder. So attacks.
Okay, cool.
Fast and short attack.
20 would miss.
Dang it.
So I'll put you here. I don't know exactly what's happening. Oh, wait.
He's trying to break the webs.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, going up.
He's walking up.
Okay.
Climbing up.
Yeah, that makes sense. Okay, got it. I was really confused there. I heard attack.
Yeah, like mechanically, it's like, okay, sword, hand, to grab a hold. Okay, I broke a web's hand, sword. Stuff like that.
Okay. A Siri roll to stabilize.
Okay.
In better news, I want to say that Molden can probably get you to safety.
It's possible.
Maybe.
I believe casting cure wounds should actually not break my invisibility.
Yeah, no, that's not it. Unless
I'm using it as an attack.
Unless you tag Edgar with it, then we have a problem.
Exactly.
18 to stabilize?
Would stabilize.
Good. So she's stable at -2.
Indeed.
And then Lulu's far enough away that she's not gonna provoke. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
All right. I'm only going to use one charge because I'm going to try and draw this out.
Okay.
I only have 4 charges left. So.
If only we didn't use all of those on a basilisk.
Yeah. Right. Nope.
Big ol' nope skis. All right. Here's a d20. There's a dead eagle.
Everything else is out of its range, so haha.
So I guess it's going to take a move action. It moves 5 feet, basically right over top of Molden as it begins climbing 15 feet up the wall.
Oh, thank gosh.
It's going after Lulu. It's probably the most terrifying couple. It technically, if you want to break invisibility,
I choose not, no,
okay.
No invisibility break.
And you're on.
Okay, it is outside of my range, correct?
It's 15 feet up.
All right. Well, I move.
Well, no, I shouldn't say that. I should say you use magic powers to know all the things about it. Its threat range is 15 feet.
It's what? Its threat range is what?
15 feet. Its climb speed is 20 feet. So it moved 5 over and 15 up.
Okay. Well, I move over to Asiri. I'm still invisible, and I will summon. I will let Freedom ring again.
I guess if you would make a stealth check for me.
Yes, I can do that.
Technically, so you're telling me there's a... Never mind. Unless you roll really bad. Nope. Great. Excellent. Let Freedom ring. That is
all right. All right. So it's not the worst. So they will actually be outside of its threat range. I summon them outside of its threat range.
And they move in.
And then one of them moves in. And then the other one will just be... Is anybody else in its threat range right now? Sorry, it's a 3D math here.
No. One of the eagles dies. You are... Assyria is.
Assyria is? Yeah. And I am. Okay. Then that's fine. Because Assyria is still paralyzed and pretty much looking dead. And he can't see me. So the other... one of the other ones will stand right outside of its threat range. So like it has to move to get it. Get to it, and then the other one will try to fly around and make noise so that it sees it, but above us, all the way up.
Sure. Okay, makes sense.
So that
passes the
on this side of the room.
I hear you.
I'm climbing up as far as I can.
Okay, make a CMB.
All right, CM.
Or an attack roll. But both are fine. Okay. I'm going to say at that point there are no more webs. And you reach the top.
Okay.
There's another set of scaffolding up here. I don't know if you're afraid of heights or not.
I'm good.
Okay, dope.
I don't have my character doesn't have a phobia.
Okay.
Can I make a knowledge?
Yeah, go ahead. Arcana.
13.
From here, you're not sure. It looks like a really big lightning rod. What that does, you have no idea. You would need to climb up the scaffolding to see.
I'd like to get as close as I can to it.
Okay, it would have been a move at a standard to get where you are now. I guess also what I'll say with that check is you feel pretty fortunate it's not presently storming. Because if it was, and you're standing on a lightning rod, that would not be the best way. Everyone else has died heroic warriors' deaths. You get struck by lightning. Gonna do Lulu and then the Promethean, and then we're gonna call it. Now that something seems to have at least felt like it happened.
Yeah, right?
So far, so good.
All right. One more shot with... Well, Lulu's going to move up as far as she can and still take a shot at it.
I'll put her... She's level with Edgar at this point.
All right.
Any higher straight up and she's flying into scaffolding.
Gotcha. Here we go.
And there
wah,
you go.
Wah.
Wah, wah. The creature follows. The creature can't quite... Oh, I see why they put the scaffolding there. I get that now. It does move up. It can't get to the top because the scaffolding is there. Chewie has cover. I can attack him. No, I would probably, realistically, You shot at me, eagles are loud, chase the thing that shot at me. Lulu has a plus, whatever cover gives you to AC. I'm brain farting. It's like a 2 or a 4. 40 to hit Lulu.
Yeah.
26 damage. Putting Lulu at a total of having taken 47 so far. I don't know what her con is, but I think there's a headwig.
Lulu's con is 11, so plus 0. And a series max hit points is 51. So Lulu's is half of that.
So
25.
Lulu had 26 at max, rounding up, and she took 21 previously. So I'm pretty sure
Yes.
Lulu careens down to land on Mama's chest.
Ouch.
I'll let Molden go. Oh, whoops.
Molden-
Molden go, and then we're done. Molden go, and then we're done.
All right, then one of the eagles will do the provoke, get swatted away,
I mean, I could. Yeah.
and then the other one will be flying around, being a big distraction, hopefully. And then I go, Edgar. I'm gonna yell because the damn thing's far away from us. Edgar, be quiet. Let the eagle take the last hit. Hide. And then I grab a Siri and start moving down the stairs, which means I'm moving slower. But yeah, standard move.
Edgar,
do that.
shut up! I yell. So what do you do? You see this as well, Lulu. There's probably not a lot left for realistically.
If I can grab her, I will. But a Siri's the important one. I'm sorry, but Lulu is murderized.
You're dragging
If I
a Siri and Lulu is on top of a Siri. It's basically like a bobsled.
There we go.
I don't mean to
There we
make
go,
it too
Edgar.
graphic, but it's like a cat got hit with a Mack truck. There's probably not a lot left. There's a 4-size category difference.
Yeah.
I don't think it's Siri. Yeah.
And you two make it down the stairs. Edgar has the chance to move out of its threat range, which means Edgar is somewhere safe, and that's where we're going to call it. Next time on Carrion Crown, we kill the everyone press F to pay respects for the burb. The burb. How many charges are left on the ring?
Cool burp.
I've been keeping track of it on Discord. There are a
3
total
charges.
of 3
There's one more
charges
big
left.
shot. If it did really well, you definitely took out 20% of its hit points in Bring of the Ram alone. Thank you guys for watching. Holy God, I'm tired. Say bye.
Bye.